I'm sorry, but something happened, and we're gonna have to change the URL to another stream.
No, that means
Do what you
more
gotta do,
karaoke.
I'm
Brian.
sorry, but something happened, and we're gonna have to change the URL.
Well, we got to loop.
Another. So now go ahead and put in the chat our new URL.
Brian.
No, that means
Do what
more
you gotta do,
karaoke.
Brian.
I hear you, Shane.
Okay.
Have to change the URL.
Well, we got to loop.
Sorry,
Why are we getting such feedback?
that was me.
Yeah. This is live on YouTube.
Oh, go ahead and put in the chat our new URL. Our new URL.
Brian.
Sorry, guys. I'm doing it now. It's my turn.
Come on,
All right.
Tommy, sing one, Tommy.
It looks like we are live.
We aren't
No,
going
I
to
was
lose
just trying
the donation from the other room, are we, Sean?
Yeah, we still got the donation, but
For some reason, the live chat's not working for me.
oh, I need to go
Yeah,
there.
something went wrong. Type in something, Sean. Hurry. What is this, your first time?
I know.
Nah, man.
Oh,
Take a deep breath, relax. Everybody's going to be glad to see us when we get there.
yeah. It
I'm already
happens.
This is harder
I'm
than
already
people
getting
think.
text messages.
This is killing me. I cannot believe that the stream key was deleted, and I had to make a new stream key, and it would not connect
What
to
the?
that.
All right, we are streaming live.
We are
So
streaming
I-
live.
I text hello and I got no chat now. What happened to my chat?
Okay, now my chat's working.
Do you see my hello?
No, I do not.
No. Oh,
Which
well,
means
this
that
was
I
fun.
change the URL. God, I cannot believe this happened. This just
It's working now.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
I see.
refresh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people in the chat now.
I am so sorry, guys.
Oh,
It was-
don't apologize, man. Things happen.
No worries,
I'm-
man.
I'm sorry. I won't apologize anymore. I'm sorry. I won't.
You're sorry for being sorry, right?
I'm sorry that I'm sorry.
So
Goodness
sorry.
gracious, guys.
Don't.
All right, we got some feedback from the chat. They're hearing us, and their chat's working.
Oh, we got
Yay.
Craig Taylor in the house. Woo,
Yep.
woo.
That's right.
But we still have that donation from Kent, even though he
Thank you, Kent.
donated in the other one. I am sorry about that. Let me. put that
Nice
in
way to
here.
throw Sean under the bus, JP.
Hey, you saw it? I just want to make sure everyone knew it's not my fault.
Yeah.
It was my fault tonight. Big time, my fault. This
No.
whole
Well,
thing. I mean, this week has been really difficult, and
Who did the donation, Sean?
Kent,
Can't say.
Kent Stamey.
Yep, 20
Yeah,
bucks.
can't-
Yeah, and Will Fly says we're talking about Sean in the other chat, the previous
that,
so awful.
that-
I am.
that happens. I think I remember that happening. Not this show, but it's happened to other shows. So don't feel bad. All of a sudden, there's like two chats on.
I
Everybody's like,
feel horrible.
Don't worry about it, man. I told everybody in the last chat that your wife was probably watching Netflix.
She's watching Netflix without me, and
Hey, good news. Good news. We got rid of that one thumbs down and got 8 in return. So
we did. We had a hater before the show even started,
whatever. Yeah.
and gave us a thumbs down. You know what? Honestly, when there's a thumbs down, I honestly think that somebody accidentally pressed it, because on your cell phone, when you're trying to hit like, it's like it's so close to each other, like and dislike.
Yeah. That's
It-
been
it's
Hey,
actually
happening.
happened to me on
This is
accident.
why we're friends, is because you're very optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly
Maybe
think
somebody
it's-
just somebody really doesn't like Shane.
Yeah.
that's seriously not the issue.
That's
That is
more-
seriously not the
I
issue.
feel like that's a big
Seriously
possibility.
not. No, no.
As a runner up, or I'm sorry, as the cover of the calendar, I seriously doubt that.
Runner up, huh?
Oh my God.
I just love
Oh
watching
my
JP's
God.
face.
JP's so disappointed. He really is.
Anyone's getting the cover, it's me, all right?
Oh,
Yeah, you can get under the covers, but that's about it.
Sean, I feel sorry for your wife because you're gonna be walking around like the man saying, "Yeah, baby, look at me. I got the calendar front cover." Yeah.
Well, I'm always on the front cover for her.
Oh,
It's
Aw.
usually a
Oh,
blank
Sean.
canvas, but she can see him in it.
So let's break down the rules of this calendar again one more time. Who all is able to submit pictures for this calendar?
Anybody that's watching this knows about this, has heard about this, that would like to, that knows a person that knows a person.
And has given the show a like
Definitely.
and not a
Can do
thumbs
this.
down.
Oh, we got a $10 donation from Paramotor NC. We appreciate that. And just so you
Ben.
all know, Paramotor
Ben Lorenzi, what's up, brother?
Paramotor NC won last week and emailed me and said, I totally appreciate you and thank you so much for letting me win. However, can I go ahead and donate that to somebody else? So Paramotor NC actually donated one of our spins tonight. So thank you very much, Paramotor NC.
Nice.
Cool.
Mainly
Very
Paramotors. Awesome. $5. Appreciate that,
Yay.
brother.
Thanks, man.
Mainly Paramotors. We're going to be getting up with Mainly Paramotors. They have some shirts and stuff that they're going to be hooking us up with in the future. And also won our last week's spin. So they are actually paramotordude.com for at
Paramotor,
least
dude. Nice.
6 months.
Yes.
One is-
Shout out to Mainly Paramotors. You noticed the spelling in his name, mainly. He's from Maine. And
Okay, I get it.
I got to meet him at down in Florida on this last trip. Matt, pretty cool dude, no doubt. Appreciate that, Matt.
If you look at the spelling of Brian Haybell Waller, that's because he hit a Haybell wall.
No mystery there.
he hit a hay bale Waller. He was flying a paramotor.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so corny.
We also have paramotorwoman.com that we still have not given away. So if there's any females in the chat that would like paramotorwoman.com, please let us know that you're in the chat, that you're female, that you would like to be like to have the paramotorwoman.com. And if there's more than one, we'll spin. If there's just one, you win.
Walter said he'll take it.
Did he really? That's so funny.
No.
Walter finally
Walter-
sent me his address also, and shipping seems it's going to be a pretty penny, and so we're gonna.
So can we Google map his house and tell him he needs to pick up his backyard or something?
Would that be funny? I do want to go back to episode 56 and remind everybody who won. Shannon Brooks, Mark McElroy, Mark George, Will Fly. They all won a custom flag because they were in the spin. So if you haven't all done it already, please make sure that you email me, ppggrandpa@gmail.com, and let me know that you won in episode 56. In episode 57, we had Scott Shamka, Shannon Brooks, Mainly Paramotors, Paramotor NC, Walter from Australia Down Under, Tyler Vowles, and the bonus was Kent Stamey. Everyone got up with me except for Scott. So Scott, make sure you email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know that you still want your prize. If not, no
All right.
big deal. Put it back in the pot. Shannon
$10
Brooks,
from Shannon Brooks.
Shannon Brooks, $10.
Hey, I have a Jim CR120. He said, congratulations to Shane last night. The very first time he said a joke that made me laugh. So
What was it?
he said he's either I'm either getting better or he's lowering his standards for funny. So the joke went like this. For those who live up north, if you fall down on your driveway, it's your own asphalt.
Oh my!
And
Oh.
I'm out.
God.
we
Jokes
got
on
some
you,
more
man. They don't have
messages,
asphalt up north. It's all concrete.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding.
John
Okay.
Wayne.
Corny
Just
joke from an old
donated.
asphalt engineer.
Hold on, guys. We got some people in the chat donating.
John Wayne.
$9.99.
Hey. Hi, John.
Thank
And we
you. Very,
And we
very.
got Shannon Brooks already, right?
Will Fly said he just got his far out strobes and loves it. Woohoo!
Woo!
Which reminds me, Tyler, your far out strobes was just sent out in the mail today, so you should get it in a couple of days. You should get a what do you call it when you can track a tracking
A virus.
number.
Virus.
Oh! Guess what, guys? Okay,
What?
Kent Staney, he won the bonus. All right.
Okay.
So guess what? ClearProp TV got him.
What?
Not only did we get him a custom flag, but we got him KentStamey.com.
What?
Whoa.
You know why? Because somebody already got PPG Kent. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
So I got his name. So you actually got your own name, and we're going to put that on the bottom or on the side of the custom flag when we make it. These custom flags, unfortunately, are going to take about 30 days. The way that YouTube works and Google AdSense works and the chat donation work is that whatever we get this month is given to us next month on the 21st. So last month's, or what is it, 2 months? I think it's two. I can't remember, whatever it is. On the 21st, I get paid from YouTube. When that happens, I can order all this stuff, send out stuff. So it's going to be a little bit longer than normal, like the gloves and stuff. Oh yeah, which reminds me, Shannon Brooks, your gloves information were given, and it might be a couple of weeks before we get the gloves because they're still coming in. But as soon as they come in, they'll be sent out to you. And Walter, I guess we're just waiting on money to send you stuff.
Hey, John Wayne said he got his far out strobes the other day. Great stuff.
Awesome.
Hey,
So
another
another pilot who's happy with making that choice of going with those strobes.
PPG Pirate donated
Yep.
$9.99. Is that ppgpirate.com?
It is.
If he could just change his name in the chat to ppgpirate.com, everybody would know exactly where to go and subscribe to his channel. I'm just saying.
And
Hey.
also and also we'll fly ppg.com, right? I mean, I really enjoy being able to get things for you guys. I mean, Monday nights are great. We just get together, we talk about paramotors. We end up talking for hours at a time. And I really appreciate everyone that joins us, everyone that donates. I mean, this is a difficult time for everybody. And everything that you donate just gets turned back over into ClearProp TV's, pot. And all we do is ClearProp TV with that money. I don't buy anything else than we get the postage stuff. Mark McElroy from ParalifePPG.com just donated $4.99 in the super chat. Thank you very much.
I didn't want to interrupt, but yes, I saw that. He's spending my money I'm giving him.
Hey, just a quick little side note. You were talking about ppgpirate.com. That's Brooke Sheffield. He was a previous guest on our show. He's going to start making YouTube videos now. You kind of spurred him, I think, between his SIV class, flying trikes, and maybe opening up his own kind of school kind of thing. He's going to start getting into the video. So I can't wait to see that. He's a real interesting character to watch. I think his videos are going to get a lot of views.
Awesome.
I hope so. And that's why we're doing this stuff. And don't forget, guys, which I don't have in the description down below because this was the wrong stream. Sorry about that. Is that we bought a bunch of .coms. paramotorguy.com, paramotorman.com, paramotorgirl.com, paramotorwoman.com, paramotordude.com, and I think there's more, but I can't even think of them anymore. But paramotorspotlight.com. We spotlight somebody for a couple of months, and right now it's custom carbs. They actually won that, so go to paramotorspotlight.com and check them out. Paramotorguest.com is our guest every week. However, we don't have a guest tonight because they are helping rebuild this whatever happened through the destruction of all the snow. So they're taking care of that. So they weren't able to jump on. So we'll be able to talk with them later on, get them on eventually. We are booked all the way until March 21st, I think, if that's what my calendar says. However,
so there's a question to you, Sean, in the chat.
What's that? What? From
Jim CR120, there's a question he uses. How do you do the things you do? I mean, the website hookups.
How do I do the things I do?
Yeah, I mean, how do you, yeah. I think that's a reference to GoDaddy or something, maybe. I don't know.
If it's some, how do I do that? What I do is I get the .coms from GoDaddy, and the way to forward them, you can go to GoDaddy.com and find different .coms. When you find the one that you want, buy it, but don't get the little check mark of make a web page. You don't want to make a web page. After you buy it, what you do is you go to your manage products, manage domains. I'm not sure what it says exactly, but when you hit that, you go down to DNS. Your DNS server, when you click that, you'll have the option to forward that .com to a different .com or a different domain. So what we do is we forward to whatever social media that you want. And we like to be able to do that. We also got paramotorfriends.com. Now, paramotorfriends.com is a way that, well, I guess Paramotor Friends can all get together. And we are going to eventually have it to where you can log in with Facebook or Discord, Google, and we're going to try to integrate that. Right now, you can sign up with an email address. And I saw JP was just pulling it up. So one of the things that we're doing is we're trying to make a custom calendar for everyone. And the custom calendar is going to be a real calendar, not this digital calendar, which you see right here, but this digital calendar on the show, you can see down there, it shows our podcast. You can put whatever you want to in here, like different fly-ins, like the Bad Apple fly-ins or the Crazy Circus fly-in or all those different fly-ins. You can check it out. We also got, so we're building this from scratch. I mean, we just started this. So if you go there and you make no, Paramotor Friends is not a dating site, but I guess it could be. But I think it's mostly males that are signing up. I don't think there's any females. Actually, Jade signed up. Paramotorgirl.com. So I think she signed up. But as you can see in the side view over there, every live stream will be in the side view. When you go to different spaces, we have a space for calendars. What is it? What's the space say over there on the top left? Spaces. Click the spaces and go to 21 or 2021 PPG calendar. This is where you will put your pictures that you would like on the calendar. Before the show, we were thinking, how are we going to judge this? We're going to have the top 18 pictures. You're going to judge with the poll. We just kind of, we're working on it. So we're going to name them different ones like submission number 1. And then we have a poll above that says, which ones do you like the best? And the top 18 will be a full-size picture in our calendar. However, we want everyone to be in this calendar. So every submission will be in the calendar on one of the months. Maybe it's in a collage if it is in one of the top 18. But if you have some really good pictures that you would like to actually have in a print format, that actually will hang up on your wall. That's one of the things that Jim is going to do, and his website is Care PP. That's Care Print and Production. Publishing. So it's carepp.com, and you can check out his business. So we're trying to collaborate and figure out a cost-effective way of making a ton of these and giving them out on the show, but also have them for purchase. And all proceeds are going to be going back to the ClearProp TV and Resurgence PPG.
There's a suggestion in the chat from Shannon Brooks. It says he needs a paramotor dating site. Can we work on that?
This can be a paramotor dating site. Just friend people. Which reminds me, if you want an extra spin, just make a free profile on paramotorfriends.com, and you will be entered into a spin just for Paramotor Friends. Matter of fact, after this show, all of our spin will be from the profiles on paramotorfriends.com. So no purchase necessary. Do not need to be here to win. If you win, you win. No asking if you're in the chat or not. We don't care. If you're on paramotorfriends.com, you win, you win. What do you think, guys? Does that sound good?
Yes.
Because that's one of the things I don't like is, like, I noticed that there's a couple of times when we were doing spins and no one answered, but they were an hour behind and they're missing everything. And I don't like when people miss out on free stuff. So if you guys won something in one of the past shows and you missed it because you weren't up to date, I mean, because, you have that DVR in the chat. And if you were too far behind and you weren't able to actually get that prize, email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. We'll send you something. I don't want you oh man, I missed something because I wasn't live on the chat. Anyway, guys, Tommy asked apps. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of things. Holy smokes, it's 7:30 already?
Yes, we
Yeah.
need it with our guest.
Oh my God, we talk too much. Wait a minute, we're a podcast. We're supposed to talk too much. So I guess we do have a guest. Jim, I guess you are a guest, the guy that's going to make the calendar. So we appreciate you being on the show. Welcome.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Didn't know that you're going to be a guest, did you? I gotcha. He's going to be making the calendar. So say hi to Jim in the chat, if you would. Tonight, we're going to be talking about apps and websites that we use as paramotor pilots. So we need your help, guys, that's in the chat. What apps do you use? Because I have an iPhone. I know that there's different ones for Android and Google. I use PPG PS and Skyfly High predominantly, but I also use some other ones that are really awesome. I also use ryancarlton.com, and I also use other websites that are really awesome. And I need to find my phone so I can figure out which ones they are.
Right off the bat, I've got something. Guys that are using Skyfly High, do you guys buy all of the features in the app? The airspaces, the cross country, the waypoints, all the different things that you can. I went all out on it, and I really didn't regret it.
I get everything. Yeah, I bought
I've
everything.
thought about it, but I have not because I don't know.
Yeah, I got everything because it actually shows your airspace, which I really like. Waypoints, because I like to do a lot of XCs.
Airspace is important. It's very important.
Yeah.
I like the waypoints for XCs. Sean and I have played with it. You can set up different screens. You can make custom screens. You can have multiple screens, up to 7. So you can go to your waypoint screen whenever you're wondering where you're going.
Is it only 7?
That's all I have. How many do you need, Sean?
Well, it's interesting. Let me turn off. I don't have anything in the background here, right? Okay. Let me turn off my background, and I want to show you a couple of things here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Try off my back.
Sean, are you a fan of Zorro? Because someone put a Z in your hair.
Nope, it's not there. I washed it. All right. One of the things that I like about this is not only do you have vertical, and you can do different things on this, but you also have horizontal. So it changes every time that you turn your screen. So you can make this. And one of the things that I like about this is at the very top there, you can see, and when you're flying, your glide ratio and the terrain. It'll actually show you the terrain in front of you in the brown. It'll actually show you the different bumps, the hills and stuff like that as you're flying. It will also give you airspeed, wind speed, show you where you are. So many different things.
Hey, we got Resurgence PPG in the chat.
What's up?
The
Yep.
Resurgence PPG.
Dave
Was that-
Wolf, Nick Taylor.
Was that Fly Sky High?
That was Fly Sky High. Yeah, it's very, very customizable. And I have customized it numerous times. One of the things that I like too is when I'm flying, it's hard to see that little screen. So I made a screen where it's completely there. Somebody just text me? Oh. So I can do it sideways and have different, and I have that down there too, where it shows the airspace. It'll show the airspace above, how close you are to it. When you get into it, it'll buzz. It's just something that, that's my main one that I use. The second one that I use is PPG PS, and the only reason why I use that is it because it has my gas tank. Shows me how much, 16 liters will get me 2 hours and 17 minutes. Actually, more than that, I made the burn rate a little bit different. Oh, I guess I should put this on speaker view so you guys can see things better.
Dude, I got to start using these apps, man. You know how hard it is to run and take off with a big rock that you can drop in time till it hits the ground to figure out how high you are? It's pretty old.
It don't take long if you're locked out. Oh, well.
Left brake, left brake, left brake, damn it, left brake. Okay.
Well,
You must have thought you seen a hay bale over there or something.
I said, hey, I got a bell. I'm going this way. Oh man.
So these are some of the things that I use right here. I actually got a bunch of different ones. I've played with many different ones, and the ones that I like the best are these. And I just found the PPG Flyer app, and it seems to be another app that you can log in and start flying. It records. I haven't used it yet. I just downloaded it. It seemed like a pretty cool one.
Sean, what is the app that you showed me when we went to the SIV course that you can actually do a replay in 3D or whatever it is?
That's your Skyfly High.
Yeah.
On your
I still
Skyfly
ain't figured
High,
that out.
You go to your flight book, and on your flight book, it shows you all your different flights that you've done, right?
Right.
That you've recorded. And as I scroll back up to the top, my last flight, I can replay the flight, and I can watch it in 2D.
Oh, it's
So I
2D, yeah, not
I can
3D.
watch it in 2D. However, I can, because one of the cool things I like about the Skyfly High is that in the settings, you can go to
Keep
live.
paying attention. This is pretty cool.
You can go to live tracker. You can make your live track 24. You put in you make a username and password, so you can find me on live track 24 as PPG Grandpa. And when you go there, you can actually watch my flights as I am flying. So I give this to my friends and family that want to watch me fly because, I'm going on a long XC. So let me pull that up real quick.
I'll be honest, man. All I do is use windy. I check it at 300 feet, 2,000 feet, and I release a balloon if in doubt and watch it go up. But I'm a flatlander. I've talked to a lot of people in the mountains that don't like windy at all. So it
Hey,
depends on where
let's
you're
talk
at.
about this calendar thing.
Okay.
So, what are the stipulations again? You got to.
Oh, just go make an account over at paramotorfriends.com, and then go to the 2021 PPG calendar and upload, all the different videos that you want to. Let us know if somebody else took them so we can credit. And before we print, we're going to, of course, ask you to sign a release for the pictures, the person that took it, etc. And that's pretty much it. We don't really care. Anybody that wants to be part of it, we want you to be part of it. Even Tucker can if he wants to, but I don't think he even knows about our podcast, so he probably won't.
So who votes on it? Who gets to vote on like the winners?
All the people that are on paramotorfriends.com, we're going to put a poll up. And I don't know how long we want to run this as far as submissions, but like I said, everyone that puts a picture up, every person that puts a picture up, you're going to have at least one picture, even if it's in a collage on one of the months. So we want unless it's just ridiculously dumb, like a picture of your pig, with shoes on. We're not doing that. It has to be a paramotor theme. So any paramotor theme, if you have a pig that you're flying with and you see the wing behind you and you're in a sure, that's no problem. We actually have a couple that are actually really, really cool. Do you mind if I show those two real quick?
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be a picture of us on a paramotor. It could be a picture of our buddy on a paramotor, right?
Absolutely. So let me share my screen and I'll show you this one right here. Somebody sent me this. I can't remember who did because there's just so many submissions. That's why we need to have one place that we put it. But this, look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. Shane, where's your picture?
Oh Lord!
That you have.
Oh my Lord! Hold on.
It wasn't very good. I mean, don't spend too much time looking for it.
What'd you say, JP?
What?
What? I muted his screen.
Oh.
All right, so here's my that's the one I'm gonna submit.
So what you didn't tell everyone is that you can't see the ground in the picture, and the entire picture is actually tilted. He's not really flying sideways.
It doesn't make any difference. It's a cool picture, right?
It's an illusion.
That's
I'm just trying to be nice.
I love where the moon is positioned.
Yeah, that's Jordankis Garcia took that picture out at the compound, and
Oh, wow.
and then Craig Taylor turned around, and if you give me 1 second, I'll show you what Craig Taylor did for me, which, by the way, I called and accused and threatened people to find out who sent me this gift, and no one said it was them. And I never thought about Craig Taylor until he said something in the chat about, did you get something in the mail? I threw my phone up in the air, yelled at my wife, told her I know who finally sent me this gift. And yeah, I was taken back by it, to be honest with you. It was the most meaningful thing that someone's done for me without ever being asked. And it's truly an awesome gift. Hold on 1 second. I know I'm supposed to hit mute and turn my camera off, but I'm breaking the rules.
Hey, guys,
Anyways,
really
while
like-
everyone's gone, or not while everyone's gone, how about we get ready for a screenshot when he gets back? Sound good?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh, okay. Thanks,
Hey,
JP.
guys, if
Josh
we're
got a
really
word.
liking pictures for the calendar with moons in them, I mean, I'm just
We
saying.
have
That's
moon.
Okay,
Pretty
you guys
good
can
one.
really. Oh, I gotta take the background off. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
All right, wait for it.
Why am I background and filter? Let's turn that off to none.
Now you're sideways.
Now I'm upside down. Oh my goodness. And all right, is that better? So
see it.
Craig
Still see
Taylor,
your face. So.
Craig
He
Taylor
took a
sent
picture
this.
first.
What?
It is a gigantic canvas. It's probably 2.5 by 3.5
sweet.
foot canvas. Nice material. I mean,
Get
I
the moon.
was actually taken back by just the thoughtfulness of this, and yeah, I truly cannot thank this guy enough for doing that.
Greg Taylor did that?
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Very
That's
nice.
That's
a good
really
very
cool.
See what happens
I-
when you're nice, JP?
I mean,
All right, guys. Y'all ready for the cover shot?
Okay,
let's see it.
Y'all ready
Let's
for
see
the
it.
cover
Good.
shot?
gotta do the
Uh,
group shot.
Let's see that cover shot.
Let's see. Oh.
Boom.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God.
Wait. I had it paused right on the image.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Here we go.
JP will do anything to block somebody.
This
How
is the
many-
whole reason I hit the hay bale right here for this calendar.
Boink, boink.
Hey guys, did y'all notice how he knows how to pause it at the
Yeah,
exact
he's done
moment?
it once or twice.
Done it a lot.
This is not his
I've seen
first
that video
rodeo,
before.
guys.
Oh,
He's done that a lot. I think that we need to have that on there for sure.
yeah.
It's pretty brutal. Maybe give it Halloween. I don't know.
Censored it somehow, or like a little flap that you have to lift up for it.
So-
Ugh.
Yeah.
Little flap.
Hey,
Hey, Kent Stamey says there's only 6 of us that are Paramotor friends.
Yeah.
What's everybody waiting on?
who's all in there? Let's check it out.
Yeah,
And
I'm guilty. I'm not there yet either.
I'm not either. I was waiting to see who showed up first.
Oh, look at Sean. Look at Sean's screen. That's his flight while he's flying. That's cool. My mama watches me whenever I fly. I tell her I did the same thing. He set me up with it. It really is cool. You can change your glider color too, can't you, Sean?
not, I don't know about that as far as changing the color, but as you can see, I'm flying. You know, I'm doing a chest, the chest mount video. The Skyfly High is on the bottom right, and then the top right. Oh man, stupid! Stop. That's what's
Uh-oh. Aspen Dental,
Oh.
no charge. No charge.
Come on, skip the
You're
ads.
welcome, Aspen. Free
So
plug there for you.
apparently, Paramotor Podcast is brought to you by Aspen. Dental. So the top right, you can see, you can scroll around and look in 3D. You can see where you are, see where you were, and and see the different perspective. One of the things that I like about this is the perspective, because when you're looking down, you're looking out, and looking down at your Skyfly High, you see where you are. But when you're scrolling around and doing this, I've actually scrolled around to where it looks like I'm looking from the ground up at myself, and it looks like I'm someplace totally different. So perspective is very interesting when it comes to flying paramotors, which is why I really like the Skyfly High, because if someone says, hey, you just flew over a bunch of people or something like that, I'm like, no, here's my Skyfly High. Look, I wasn't even over them, because you can do a top view like this and see exactly where you are. You kind of go off to the side and it looks like, you're flying over something else, but you're not. Perspective.
That's a good point, Sean.
Always protects you.
Yeah, one thing I do, since I don't really map it like you're doing here, is I film every minute of every flight, and I keep all that video. It's a lot of video that adds up, if you're flying an hour for each time, but I pretty much got every video I've ever flown, every flight. So,
Hey, Brian,
That's just
have you
a big-
pulled out your phone yet?
what's that? No, I still have not. I'm using GoPros.
Still hadn't pulled out the phone.
Dude, I'm a total wimp when it comes to that, man.
Chest
That's the only
harness,
way I
man.
check- That's how I check my gas, man. That's like the easiest way to check your fuel.
I got a little mirror on the throttle hand, man. I just hold the mirror over there and look at my tank and read it. So
It sounds
pretty
like
low.
There you go.
Sounds like the smarter idea. Um,
Sean called me stupid.
I think it's
Again.
more of a vanity thing. He likes to check his hair in the mirror.
I
I know a lot of people have pulled their phone out flying a paramotor, and I know a high percentage of those who have dropped a phone flying their paramotor.
I've
So,
dropped mine twice, but I was able to find it twice, which is why
Yeah.
now I put it on my
Is that a
my chest mount.
is
and
that
I
a
can-
that's what she said moment?
What's that?
Is that a that's what she said moment? She was able to find it twice. What?
Find it twice and put it on my chest.
I have
Oh,
my phone
dang.
out more than I don't, and I've never dropped a phone.
I've never dropped my phone either.
I got mine on a lanyard, so it's got a case that I have a string to it, and I've got a lanyard that goes around my neck. I put it on a chest mount, and if I ever take it out, it's attached.
Hey.
I took mine off the lanyard because it's easier for me to move it around and do whatever I want with it. The lanyard makes it restrictive. It gets wrapped around the risers and stuff when I'm messing around because half the time when I'm flying, I just stow the brakes and then start filming a friend or something. And if
I
he's
need to
like
think
down,
about that.
if he's like
because
down
normally-
below me, like to move the phone down and around, it's like the tether has to go down and around the risers, and it just
Yeah.
it kind of gets chaotic.
Well, my tether has a clip on it, so I can unclip the phone. I've thought of that too, but also I never thought about it. I've been flying with that just this winter, and I tuck it in my jacket when I'm not using it, so it's not as big of a thing. But in the summertime, yeah, it's kind of a hazard.
No, when
If it's
I
just
when I
flapping
first
around.
started flying with my phone, I had it tethered, and I quickly realized it's not that much wind resistance to hold on to the phone. It's, unless you're like an idiot and you don't pay attention to what you're doing, it's not hard to grip the phone and just hold it in your hand. It's really not that much more wind than like jogging almost. So for me, it was just easier to get rid of the tether and just hold it in my hand. I got one of those little chest mount doodads, and I just stick it in the chest pocket. So whenever I want to use it, I just flip a little tab and pull it out, record, put it back in.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at being honest with myself, man. I'm that idiot that would drop the phone. I know it. So
I pay
Yeah.
$8.99 a month for insurance and protection for a reason. If I drop it, it might as well get payoff for that insurance I pay for.
I think it was JK Customs Cars said he's having trouble finding where you upload a photo.
Oh,
on the
you have to
website.
click on
People-
the photo.
So once,
PPG Pirate said he dropped his and it went through the prop, his phone. Ouch.
that's not good. So when you log in, you go to Spaces over here. And you got the 2021 PPG calendar. When you click that, now you're in the calendar. So
No,
what
I
you
think
do-
I think he means his avatar photo.
I don't know what I just posted or stated what he posted.
Well, okay, just finish what you're saying, Sean. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, that's all right. Unfortunately, I'm still working on the website, and I have it only set up for a maximum of 2 megabytes. Yeah, 2.097 megabytes. So, if your picture is bigger than that, you have to resize it before you upload it, and then just make sure that you get us the the good one first, or
Hey, Sean,
see if I can upload it. So
Sean
there-
Walter was asking you from your video if you ever flash straight.
always fly sideways.
Mr. Bump Man.
I love flying, and I love flying in all sorts of weather, and I'm getting my bump tolerance and my wind tolerance. So anyways, when you upload, what we're going to do is we're going to number them, and what we're going to do is when you're in the which one you like the best, you get a vote, and then once you vote, we'll be able to see who's voted.
PPG Pirate says insurance ain't buying a prop. If you drop your phone through it.
And also too, if you go to Paramotor Friends and you always wonder, what's the next episode, or where is the next episode, you can always see it like on the side. This is the episode that's going right now. You click that and you can watch the episode live. Hey, that's crazy. Episodes in the future are coming up, And one of the things that I really like too is you can go up here to watch Paramotor or watch ClearProp TV here. When you click that, it'll go to the one that we just streamed or the newest one that's coming up. So that way you always know where ClearProp TV is going to be. Except for today. Today was weird. Sorry about that.
Hey, we're going to give something away today?
We're going to give away a bunch of stuff. Today, we actually, let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Got 40 people in the chat.
Real quick, can we get a screenshot?
Yeah, sure. Screenshot.
Linda, turn your video back on. Okay, we'll come back to you.
Here she comes. Cheeseburger.
All right. Sorry.
Ready? Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All right.
Nice. Even got the shutter sound.
Click, 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 click. Clickety clack.
Yay.
These open topics and these things like this, they really don't work out very well. I can't believe that we've been talking for almost an hour and haven't given away nothing. Are we going to be, JP, you got people that are in the chat on the spinning wheel?
Oh, we're doing the wheel tonight? Just kidding. I got you all loaded up. You're ready to go.
That is crazy. So what we're going to do, guys, I mean, we totally appreciate you. Appreciate your donations. And what this goes for is we're doing custom things. So we can do custom flags, custom prints, like for the wall, like what Shane got. That's something that we can do. Custom license plates. So when you win, all you have to do is tell us what you want to win. You know, is it a flag or if there's something else that we can do for you? As of right now, I think it's just going to be flags until we can build up our stuff. But is everyone on the wheel that you, if you're in the chat?
As long as nobody joined recently, we should be good.
You got Sean Dorr there?
We got a comment in the chat that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
Kent Stamey says, I thought Shane was supposed to wear a wig this week.
I am. I haven't shaved in a while.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to say that Paramotor NC is giving away this custom flag to someone. So thank you, Paramotor NC. This is for you. Well, for you to give away.
Ben actually sent me a message before the show started. He actually said not to put him on the wheel. He's won too much, he said. So
he said that to me too. But
yeah, nice guy, Ben. He's very humble. So everyone's chances increased that much more because he removed himself from the wheel. So are we ready to go, guys?
Let's spin the wheel.
Here we go.
Do it.
Craig Taylor asks, "Whoa, who's making these flags for us? We're getting we're getting a company to do these really."
Isn't that what Craig Taylor does?
I was just going to say, I believe Craig Taylor could possibly help you out because I have a flag custom made from Craig Taylor. Yet again, another unsolicited gift, if you will.
Craig,
Why do these people like you, Shane?
Will fly? Will fly, maybe? Looks like
Oh, it's Will Fly. It's Will Fly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Watch the jump. Watch the jump.
Going.
Will Fly. Doesn't he win like,
That's it.
I don't know, every
week?
Congratulations, Will.
Hey, Will, you won like on episode 56. We haven't got your flag made, but you did win. Did you want a second one, or do you want us to spin the wheel in your name? We'll find out here in a minute.
You asking him like you're waiting for him to answer.
If he doesn't answer, we'll just spin again and we'll see what he says. Oops, that was me. Hey, Craig, let's get together and talk about custom flags and things like that. Maybe you can help us out better.
I need a nice JP Tulo flag.
Hey, Craig Taylor, if you could enter this in the chat for me, would you mind if I gave Sean Symons your information, contact information? Please say
Hey.
yes or no in the chat.
Sean, Will Fly says spin again in my name.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So originally Paramotor NC from last week said he's winning too much stuff. Please spin. And then Will Fly PPG.com said go ahead and spin. So Will Fly, this is for you. Thank you very much.
Does this mean that we have to now instill a let it ride button on the wheel?
Roll over. Roll it forward.
I don't
Roll it
know.
up.
Oh,
Resurgence.
I think Resurgence is it.
Adam Giles.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
you might go to Adam Giles.
I don't
Gonna be
know.
close. Gonna be close. I think it's
Oh my
Adam.
God.
Greased the wheel too much. Someone greased the wheel too
Too
much.
much grease. This
oh,
is
that was
good. I
close.
think he's a first time winner, right?
All right.
Yes.
This is
I
good.
concur with that answer.
This is Adam.
Okay, so you can email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Or, hey, you know what? I can make emails for you guys, especially with paramotorfriends.com as the domain. So I can make, ppggrandpa@paramotorfriends.com, forwarding to my ppggrandpa@gmail.com. I also can do PPG Shane at paramotorfriends.com, forwarding to your
No.
email if you want to. Anybody that wants a paramotorfriends.com email address, email me at paramotorfriends.com, and I will hook you up with your very own custom email for free.
So Dave Wolf is still in the chat. Sean, are you still doing a package for Walter? Walter said he doesn't see his name on the wheel. That's because we can't keep taking home loans out on our houses to send you crap.
Yes.
Actually, he is on the wheel. So,
Well, he can't see very well at his age. So,
especially after he gets black eyes from all the Sheilas down there.
those are kangaroos. He tried to get in their pouches.
Kangaroos, okay.
Try to get their
Try to
pouches.
get in their pouch. Wow.
It's different.
Wow.
It's different down there.
It's different. Down there. The land down under. What a great
Holy
place.
Real-
crap!
real
I'm
quick.
killing myself. I don't care if you guys laugh or not. I'm dying over here.
I forgot, but what I'm going to do is in the description down below, I haven't done it yet. Let me go ahead and do it real quick. Is that we have a ClearProp TV mailing address that you can actually mail us stuff to if you want to donate on the show. So let me go ahead and copy that and paste it into this show. I cannot believe that. Will Fly just donated $5. I think that's going to help Walter's.
Thanks, Will Fly.
So what we're going to do is anybody that has anything that they want to send to Walter in Australia, we're going to make a care box, and the care box is going to be
Mark H. $20.
Dang.
Oh wow! So
Thanks, Mark.
wow, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark H.
PPG Trike Jockey and Will
For spinny stuff
PPG.
and the Pony Express.
All right. So in the description down below it says, please send us stuff to give away on the show and be our sponsor. So it's Paramotor TV, 3900 Dave Ward Drive, Suite 1900, number 101. And that's in Conway, Arkansas, 72034. It's down below. Anything that you send to us, let us know that you want it to be donated on Paramotor TV / ClearProp TV, or if it needs to be sent over to Walter.
Hey, we got a donation in the chat from Mark H. Unless you guys already said that while I was out using answering the door.
He's in the door.
No, but he deserves a shout out twice for $20. No big deal.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. And his donation is for the spinny stuff.
Oh,
Bill
Bill
H.
H. $5. Hey,
Bill,
I have to chime in on this. I've noticed I've been watching a lot of other paramotor shows, talk shows on different nights and stuff, and And I know we have a relatively small following compared to some of the other shows
That's true.
currently, but I see more donations in our chats than I do in others. It seems like they're not huge. Some of them are big. Pirate gave us $100 the other night,
which is crazy because we don't even ask for donations. Like,
yeah, and people are just, they're happy with what they see on our show, I guess, and they're contributing. And we do give away a lot of stuff, and half the people say spin the wheel again, and just to give it to somebody else. So thank you, everybody out there.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Chad.
Everybody that has given us stuff to donate. Also, I almost forgot, guys. You know what? We got one more strobe right now. One more
Hey,
strobe.
you put my name on the wheel.
Yeah, you only need one name on the wheel, just Brian Waller. Yeah.
I called it first.
What I'm going to do is this is usually for. Okay, and just so everyone knows, ClearProp is buying these at a discounted price, but Far Out Strobes is helping us out to be able to give these things away at the discounted price. So thank you, FarOutStrobes.com. Make sure you go there and check out his strobes. Actually, there's going to be a new update to these strobes. The new update, we're going to have new innards, new battery, new other stuff that is going to make this even better.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Do you mind if we test out my strobe this weekend?
Say it one more time.
I want to test out my new strobe this weekend.
Oh, we need to. Yeah, definitely. We need to test them out. I need to test mine out. I haven't been able to go fly. The last flight I flew was February 3rd.
Is that a fun way of saying you want to go play at night, Tommy?
That is a fun way of saying that. But it sounded much dirtier when you said it for some reason.
As my old man used to say, nothing good happens after dark.
Okay, then. That was funny. No, I just we had 2 foot of snow here, and tomorrow, of course, during the week, whenever we all get back to work, it's supposed to be 60 degrees. All the snow's gone, and
62.
Which
reminds me, I'm going to go out and fly tomorrow. Shane's show, ppgshane.com. We let him use our Zoom account as a host. So it gets dark right at 6:00, and I need to log in by 6:30. So I'll be there, Shane.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna get me a little flight in because I've got to do it. Who wants a free strobe from Far Out Strobes? I guess this is version 1. I don't know.
Hey, Bill H says he has the strobes. If he wins, spin again.
Okay. I just sent Tyler's out. So Tyler, I hope you don't mind. If you win, we might spin again. Sorry.
If Bill H just said, "Oh, brother, I haven't flown since November 5th." I find myself when I don't fly, like this past weekend, I couldn't fly because the winds were high, and I'm really down on myself. And then I realize, like, Bill H hasn't flown since December 5th. I'm like, all right, so a week and 4 days or 3 days isn't so bad.
It's been since January for me.
Oh no, yeah. I would have packed up and went south.
Yeah, life gets stressful. We all need an altitude adjustment every once in a while.
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Hey, in one of the shows that I watched this last week, they asked in the chat, when was your last flight? And I think they spun for something. I can't remember. All these shows get mixed up in my head. But in the chat, let me know the last time that you flew. Just for fun.
11 days ago.
Guys, I didn't tell you this, my panel and everyone, but we bought paramotorpodcasts.com. That's with an S, that's plural. That's nothing to do with Anthony Vella's Paramotor Podcast. We got the plural at paramotorpodcasts.com, because we're going to put a list together of all the Paramotor podcasts that are out there. And anybody that makes a podcast will be on that list when it is and where it is. So that way, no one's like, where is this? It's going to be a calendar and all the podcasts. Anybody that makes a podcast, anybody that does something on a regular basis, even if it's not a podcast, maybe it's just, a weekly show. We're going to put that information. So we will have a .com that everyone's stuff is on. Everyone will see the calendar. No one will be like, where is it? Or when is it? So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing too. Let's see. Last flight. What do we got here? Nick said around February 3rd. Hey, that was my last flight. No, mine was January 3rd. When was mine? January 3rd?
No, you flew in February.
Or was it February 3rd? Maybe it was February 3rd. Okay, so I think Nick and I had the same. Last flight, February 5th, December 5th, UG. 30 days. Same here. Usually fly alone at home.
There's 1 hour ago in there somewhere. Tyler Bow.
Craig Taylor's like, oh, you bought another .com? That's a surprise. I need to go through and
Sean is like Oprah. You get a .com. You get a .com.
You get a .com. And just so everybody knows that if you drop a bill in the chat, you get a .com. Just like PPG Pirate got a .com. We appreciate
there was PPG Shane in the chat earlier. Is like he needs a .com, and the first thing I thought of is already taken.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Didn't we already do PPG Shane? Oh yeah.
But I will tell you, I had a bunch of stickers made up, and they're all over my trailer, my paratrailer. So if PPG Shane wants to buy the PPGShane.com, it comes with a rolling billboard and a bunch of stickers. And the price is, Sean, let me know what the price is, plus stickers, plus the advertisement of the rolling billboard. It's going to be expensive. Just so you know.
Did you know that you can actually figure out how much your domain is worth? Domain, what is that called?
Website?
URL?
Domain worth, domain value, domain appraisal. That's it, domain appraisal. So let's go over to domain appraisal and check out ppgshane.com. And just
please say $8. Please say $8.
Dude.
Boy, Shane, you're awfully cheap, man.
Dude.
Ask my wife.
All these .coms that I've been getting for you guys are not cheap. Check out Shane's.
I can't see that. Good Lord. Oh, shit.
$903.
He's like, who in the hell is going to spend that kind of money?
Our Paramotor Incorporated that we're going to incorporate is worth over $1,000.
All right, damn it. Now I got to know
PPG Tommy. PPG Tommy.
Well, it's funny. You type in KevinCanFly.com and it's going to be like, you owe us some money, bitch.
I want $1,000. Woo woo. Oh yeah.
Wow.
See if I'm worth more.
PPG Tommy.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh.
It's in the running, dude.
Something tells me that there's something tricky about this website because everybody's worth. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that.
Sorry that you're only worth about $700.
Yeah,
that's still pretty good.
Wow.
That literally sums up all I'm worth right there.
I figured bummer, someone owns this to me. Oh,
nice. I figured when you typed in mine, I was going to say I owed them money.
Paramount USA, $804. Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't see the minus sign in front of mine, Brian?
Look at mine. Mine's worth less than yours.
Wow. Whoa, man. Well, I'm always more expensive, so yeah.
I'm cashing out. Deal or no deal, I'm cheap.
All right.
Okay, so I had this idea the other day because like most of the people in Paramotor are like 40 or older, given the financial investment. I was thinking what we should do is like create our own honey type website that does the deals and discounts, and then just call it something like ppgsenior.com, and then just
Oh.
have every website that gives a senior discount like a direct link like honey does. So if you're buying paramotor parts or wings or whatever and you're over 55, you just automatically log into that website and automatically get the senior discount.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I think it only
Walter,
works at Sherry's for pies right now, but we'll have
Oh,
to see
that
if we can get
reminds
it working.
me. Any women in the chat that wants PPG or ParamotorWoman.com? That's
Get out
almost
your checkbook.
Hey,
$900.
$59.
Sell it right
Walter wants to
now.
know what his is worth
who?
in kangaroo. Walter, he wants to know what his is worth in kangaroo money.
In
Does he-
Australian pesos?
does he-
PPG
does he-
Sheila.
Hey, Kent's talking to me in the chat about my jumping subscribers. I do appreciate you guys doing that last week. That was awesome.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
now I have to actually upload some stuff.
nice dude.
Paramotor
I
guy is
appreciate
worth
that.
902. Jim CR120. He said booyah.
Ah.
what
What
other-
the? Paramotor.com. Who owns that? Switch me over to that one.
Wow.
Switch me
I
over
wish,
to that
I wish
one.
I did. ClearProp is only 984.
I don't think that this website's accurate.
Well, it's just
How are they doing the calculations?
Says the guy whose website isn't
Dude,
worth very
hey,
much.
Dude, it's on the internet. It's got to be
Gotta
accurate.
be true.
Yeah, I read it on the internet. It's a fact.
Oh, JP.
Oh,
What were you
kidding
saying,
me?
Oh,
JP?
no.
Hold on. I want to scroll over to JP's face. Hold on.
hold on.
He's so
Kevin
mad.
is
They
now
must
like,
know-
I retract
They must
everything I
know
said
about
earlier.
your work history or something.
Hold on, guys. Let JP scream or something. Get the
Oh,
camera
Sean
on him.
Simon's got it now. He took down the power.
Dang.
I don't like it.
Wow.
Oh,
So Will
Will
Fly
Fly-
in the chat says
I
that
think-
TuckerDot.com is worth $1,006.
What
Yeah,
about
exactly?
what about a domain appraisals? How much is that worth?
Do that.
I don't know, but that sounds like fun. Did we get everybody? Did we get
Hey,
every-
check carepp.com, please.
what? Oh yeah, yes. That's
Hey, Will Fly says Tucker.com is only worth $1,006.
No
Weird.
way.
There it is.
Oh. What? He's very valuable, I guess.
Yeah, I would have.
wow. Look at yours, Jim.
Nice.
Dang. Ta-tang.
Who would have ever known Jim's better off than Tucker?
Paramotor Games.
Yeah, that's another thing that we're developing is the different games that we can do for paramotors.
Okay. Does it
Sean
involve-
tells everybody he works 12 hours a day, but 6 of it's actually work. The rest is trying to find out .coms.
I know.
It is. Paramotor.
Well, everybody's trying to mine Bitcoin. Sean's over here mining .coms. You see,
Exactly.
they're worth $1,000. They're worth $1,000
Yeah.
a piece. He's buying them at like $7 a month, and then turns around and raffles them off.
Paramotor. Oh, I almost forgot about our Paramotor.
Wasn't there a guy that did that with toilet paper during the pandemic? He got in trouble, I think.
Yeah, there's a law against that. It's called
Paramotor gas.
What did he do with toilet paper?
He went to the store and bought like $10 million worth of toilet paper, and then turned
Hoarding.
around and was selling it for like
Inflation.
$100 a pack or something. Or it was hand sanitizer is what it was. He bought like 10,000 units of hand sanitizer and then was selling them on eBay for like $100 a piece because nobody could get them when all the stores were sold out.
It's called and what is it? Jesus.
Price gouging.
price
Price
gouge.
gouging.
That's it.
Paramotorgirl.com. Jade, Flying Flamingo. Jade wants to know.
Oh, did we not show hers?
No.
Todd Scandrett says PPG Hunk is more valuable than Resurgence PPG. Oh man, I'm sorry. Not
That's
to
just-
us, brother. Not to
That's
us.
just because if you follow the link to PPG Hunk, it takes you to one of those 1-900 websites. You don't want to know about that one.
Okay.
Paramotor
thinking-
girl, Jade, you're worth $1,005.
Very nice. There you go.
Oh, I forgot. I love PPG.
Look at Jade. It just because of her face. That's why that she's worth over $1,000.
Ooh.
All right. So, Sean, you going to start selling these web domains to people, man, or what?
We're giving them away. We're using them to help spotlight people out there. I mean, the whole reason why we're doing this is to help get people's YouTube or Facebook noted. You know, we on this channel we have almost 20,000 subscribers, and we want to be able to use that influence to help you guys get some, you know, some extra views or something like that. I mean, we want to make sure that you guys get seen, because it's so hard. It's so hard to be seen. You know, I mean,
Walter wants to know what ParamotorAussie.com is worth.
I don't know.
Also, the thing I like the most about this podcast is, yeah, you know, a lot of these guys in the chat are starting to add me and stuff. Them having a .com or me having a .com, you know, put you in contact with some of these people. They become people. It's not just somebody commenting. You get to see their flights. You get to see some of the cool stuff they do. You know, it's amazing how many people are actually getting into the sport and doing some cool things and making up cool ideas. Sean, you've kind of put yourself out there with that, and I think a lot of these people are starting to do that too. It's cool to see.
I'm just trying to help people out, and you know, trying to. When I first started to fly, or you know, the let me hold
The
on.
story.
I got to point out though that some of these new cool products that are coming out are really solutions looking for problems. Some of them.
Example.
I don't want to get into specific examples because I don't want to badmouth anybody in
I
particular.
think I know what you're saying though. It's trying to get too cute with
Yeah, there's just some of the
problem
accessories and
there.
some of the things that are being developed are great ideas, you know, and on paper, when you think of it on paper, it's a really awesome idea. But when it actually comes into the practicality of practice, it's really just a solution that's looking for a problem. It's not actually problem solving something.
So like a bicycle horn on the frame is just going to be a snag hazard and ridiculous.
No, I use one on both swing arms. You kidding me?
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Shannon Brooks is in the chat, says, how do I add a pic on the website for judging? And of course, Shane jumps in and says, I'm having trouble as well. So that's something you might go over. But while you're pointing those guys at this, I'll throw in a little plug here. A lot of these guys in the chat, I've met a lot of them personally, and you know, a lot of you have not been on our show. We are definitely looking for people to come on our show that, you know, are in the roughly 1 year experience level, new pilots that we want to try to highlight your story. So if any of you in the chat are wanting to come on as a guest and talk about, you obviously see what our show's about. We just like to cut up, joke, and tell our stories. So if you want to be on the show, reach out to us or reach out to Sean, and we'll try to get you scheduled.
So, do you mind if I?
You want the screen?
Yeah.
Sure. There you go.
Sorry, Brian. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I hope you were done, right?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, get in with any one of us or Paramom, Linda Anderson. She'll get you on because this show is for the people, by the people.
How do we get to Linda Anderson?
Paramom.com, right?
ParamomUSA.com.
ParamomUSA.com.
Link
you to her Facebook page, send her a message, and you know, go from there. So, real quick. For those of you, it took me a minute too to get figured out how to submit stuff. So
in the chat is PPG Pirates asking for a given example of what I'm talking about. So I won't name any specific names, on this particular item of interest, but I saw in some groups and forums earlier this week that somebody's actually developing like a PPG based, what do they call, Arduino watch that's going to have altitude, MSL, ASL, lots of information, lots of readouts. It's a really awesome idea to use Arduino to program and come up with new plans and new ideas. But the fact is, it already exists. You can get Garmin watches, you can use an Apple Watch, you can get a lot of different items, apps for your phone. There's a lot of already existing things that you don't have to go out and then get another new accessory just to fly paramotor, which is why I use the example. It's a solution looking for a problem, because the problem's already been addressed through Garmin watches, Apple watches, iPhones, Androids, Fly Sky High, etc. That's just one example of what I mean.
Was he selling those or just kind of?
He's working on it currently, and he says he's got it in the function phase. He's just working it through the bugs phases.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I felt like that was more just like a hobby project for.
No, it is, and like I said, it's just an example, and I'm not bad mouthing it, because the creativity in it is amazing. It's more than I can do, so it's not like I'm trying to detract from it. I just mean its general functionality is buying another something that you probably already own already. You probably already own a smartphone. You probably already have an Android watch or an Apple watch. You may have already purchased a Garmin watch or an InSpot, or, you know, there's so many things that we use every day already that have these technologies, that going out and spending more money to do it. I mean, like example, Tommy says, I use my phone to check my fuel, right? So why would you spend money to just say simply, buy a mirror to put on your throttle when you already have a phone in your pocket? You could just simply use your phone. Like, sometimes the simplest solutions are the easiest ones, and going out and spending more money or creating a new product for the market doesn't necessarily actually fulfill a slot that was missing. It's just something else for someone to buy. But the creativity side is, like I said, it's amazing. It's more than I can do. I can't program Arduino. So for somebody in the community to be able to do that, I seriously applaud them. I think that's amazing. I'm not capable of it. I just think the general scope of the idea is spend money on something you probably already have, or probably could find a reason to not need it 5 times over. That's my example. That's kind of what I mean.
Absolutely. Okay, so those of you who are asking how to submit pictures for the calendar, real quick, go to paramotorfriends.com. Whoops.
Oh, hey, by the way, Brian, Todd from Resurgence says he's not even going to consider coming on the show unless you change your shirt to your Resurgence shirt, and then he'll think about it.
What? Can I get a shout out to Resurgence? Check it out. What?
Oh, there it is. There it is. I guess that's a green light for Todd, isn't it?
I went and got the real dull color shirt so I'll blend in, you know. The bright orange. That's what I like to wear when I kicking hay bales and stuff like that. I like to stand out.
It is almost 8:30 and people are still with us. I don't know why. How many people do we have in the chat right now?
Showing 38 currently.
All right.
Yep.
We got this strobe light from faroutstrobes.com. I guess we could spin for this one. Let's just spin everybody. Anybody that's in the chat, anybody that's donated. We appreciate you.
So that's not at all what I mean, Pirate. I don't mean don't innovate or don't compete. I honestly applaud the innovation and I applaud the competition. I just personally like to see the innovations where there's actually a gap in the market or actually a need for something. When it's just something, quote, something else to have. I mean, if you've got the income to spend on it or got the free cash to spend, who are we to justify what you spend? You know what I mean? That's up to you. I just mean on a
people said the
standpoint.
same thing about the iPhone, man, before it came out. It's just something we do not need. You know?
Well, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking the innovation. Like, that side of it is amazing to me. I'm really applaud the innovation side of it. I just personally like to see products that fit into the category that's missing something somehow. Like, say hypothetically, a throttle. We all have our varying degrees of what we like for a throttle, right? So one company makes it one way, one company makes it another way. One guy likes a trigger, one guy likes 2 fingers, one guy likes 3 fingers, one guy likes cruise control. Everyone has an independent feeling on that and how they get to it. So if somebody could figure out some way to find a gap in that market and then fill that gap, I absolutely applaud that innovation. I just don't think that with the current span of, say, throttles, that there's necessarily a need to go and make a new one. There's already so many of them that you just kind of have to look through the variety.
But that next throttle might be the one that everyone's like, holy smokes, this is what I like. And
like I said, if it changes and fits a gap, then absolutely, that's amazing. I'm not saying nobody should design a throttle because it's done. But what I'm saying is, if there's a gap in that market, facilitating that gap is the need for a new product, in my opinion. If you're just saying, well, Blackhawk makes this throttle that's really easy. It's just tubing and a brake and a little cable, and I can make those all day. Sure, but you're not innovating something. You know what I mean? You're just making now another product. You're just bringing something else to the market that is already in existence. But say, like hypothetically with Mark's fuel sensors, right? If you incorporate the fuel sensor into the throttle, now you've brought something into the market that doesn't exist. No throttle currently has a fuel sensor that will regulate you so you don't have to use a mirror or use your phone or do something like that. That fills a niche market. That can tell you what's going on and tell you what's happening with your fuel situation without having to detract from your attention flying. Sometimes it's easy. You can hands up, you don't care, you can look around. But maybe hypothetically you're kind of over a swamp or something and you need to, be paying attention. You don't want to get eaten by alligator while you're foot dragging, and you got to check your fuel at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Every guy has his own feeling on how much accessory or not accessory they like on their paramotor. I just think innovation needs to fit in where it gets in, not just everywhere.
Well, necessity is the mother of invention, for sure.
Bingo. But that's my point. Sorry, I got long-winded on that, and I apologize for being so blah blah blah. But that's my point to problems for solutions kind of thing.
Everyone deserves to have some time to chat, so I put in our meeting ID and passcode. So go ahead and join us here in the Zoom so you can talk to us about paramotors. Tell us what you think about everything. JP, I made you an administrator on Paramotorfriends.com.
Thank you.
So
we've got 37 people in the chat. Let's see how many of y'all want to jump on and come talk with us, man. We actually went for a long time today without having a guest, just chatting amongst ourselves.
Well, Jim's kind of our guest. He's been just kind of really quiet in the background there.
I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. It came out the wrong way.
He's our most quiet guest ever. Thank you. But he's the one that's going to be making these calendars. And like I said, with the donations that we're getting, we're going to be able to buy these things at a really good deal and be able to give them out as prizes and also sell them on the site, which also help ClearProp TV and Resurgence PPG. Which reminds me, oh my God, Grandpa brain fart. What I was just going to say. I don't remember. Okay.
It smells like fixing it.
I got a question for our guest.
Yeah.
So, have you ever flown a paramotor, or do you know anything about it? Or are you interested in it at all? Or do you think we're all crazy? I mean,
we're all crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it could go either way, shoot.
I've been following it for quite a while. I have actually been trying to get off the ground, but due to the cold where I am at the moment, it's been a labor, to say the least. I did a little bit of training back in December, and I was ready to get off, but sorry, that sounded bad.
Oh no, my head's about to explode, and I mean this one.
That's a Shane's thing going on.
Oh shit!
But, it just didn't happen in the last couple of months, or the last month. It's been here, -30 Fahrenheit and above.
You
it's
live in
pretty-
Yellowknife or what?
or I mean below, I guess. No, I'm in Saskatchewan, Canada. It's
Oh,
well,
wow.
yeah.
Might as well be
Wow.
Yellowknife.
North of the border, eh?
Canada.
well,
So
yeah.
So you have free refrigeration outside. You don't have to put your beers
Yes.
in the refrigerator, is what you're saying.
No, it's the opposite. He has to bring them inside or they explode on his porch in about 8 seconds.
If I
Not
put
if
the
you-
fridge outside, it keeps them warm.
You just gotta drink them faster, is what I'm hearing.
There you go.
Yeah.
then. Ice cold.
He doesn't have an issue with that.
Heck no.
Ah.
So Jim, when you picked my picture as the cover,
He's,
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go.
So
Okay.
it sounds to me like we got to get the community to buy about 7,000 calendars, and then Jim will be flying no problem.
I,
Right.
I,
Yeah, no
I
problem.
think so. Unfortunately, PPG Tommy Mosley has to go, ppgtommy.com. Last week we surprised him and we went to his YouTube channel and subscribed, which gave somebody an extra spin and a win. So if you would go to ppgtommy.com, subscribe to his channel. I think we had 26?
No, you said that backwards. This is the week to unsubscribe. Next week is
Oh,
subscribe.
don't
Ah.
unsubscribe. We want to subscribe some more. Hey, Tommy, thank you so much for joining us. I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
Love you, man.
yeah,
Yep.
Tommy,
Thanks, guys. I had a good.
Tommy,
See y'all
next
before you
week.
go, hold on, Tommy,
All right.
before you go, I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the show, while you're sitting there, your fly's down.
He's gone.
I don't have it. These are
He's gone.
sweatpants.
Great.
You
Tommy,
have a
you got
hole
your
in your
pocket.
shorts.
Before we get too
All
sidetracked,
right, guys. I'll catch y'all next week.
All right, Tommy.
Bye.
All right, goodbye.
so Jim,
Walter,
you
Walter.
said you got some training last December and you haven't got to fly. Obviously, you're in Canada. It's super cold. Have you soloed? Have you gotten any flights in yet, or you just been through some training?
Just
No.
been through some training.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure what your relationship was to Paramotors, coming in and doing the calendar. And we're all totally addicted to it from our first flight, I think. It's truly a life-changing experience to get up there and fly. I had my first flight above the clouds about a week ago down in Florida. About 9:30, the fog finally lifted, and I was able to make my way up through the clouds. Got that shot with the 2 feet out there with clouds below me, clouds above me. And, there was something spiritual about it, man, for sure. Being up there with my friends, and
Yes,
You know.
it is.
it's a blessing. We're lucky to do what we do.
I've actually been looking into this for a few years now, and had COVID not occurred, I would have been down in Florida with all you guys last year, enjoying that wonderful weather.
which one, Palm Bay or Suwannee?
Well, I
It's
actually
Swanee.
have property in Lake Wales,
Wow.
in Lakeland, so which is so close, and I would have been doing it for sure. Unfortunately, COVID has put a massive crimp in everybody's life, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, between COVID and then winter, you put the two together, it makes things really difficult to try to get good days away from work with sunshine, the right wind, etc. It's really hard to line it up in winter.
That's true. We had -2 degrees, the coldest. We had the weatherman said that we got 8 years worth of snow in 1 week, and
Oh no.
yeah, it was a lot
Well,
of snow.
no. I'm sorry, I was reacting to the comments. Kent Stanley says, my first mini flight was
Yeah.
a wallet changing experience. And then he puts up a couple of those little burp, burp, burp guys.
Burp, burp, burp.
That I met, dude. I've told this story before. I met Kent at Vail, North Carolina, and just a genuinely nice guy. But holy crap, would you be nervous to upset him? Just so you know, he's a very, very large man that I'm looking forward to watching him fly in the sky. Just so you know, what you got there, Sean?
Oh yeah, that's right. Big men fall hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get JP's attention to spin the wheel so we can, you know,
He's
give this
probably
thing
waiting
away.
on you.
We want to give this
JP's
away.
manicuring his fingernails. You kidding me?
No, I'm working on ParamotorFriends.com. For those of you who have not figured it out yet, how to submit a picture, go to dashboard. No, not dashboard. Go to MySpace 2021 PPG calendar, and then go to it like you're just gonna make up, share something what's on your mind. Once you click on that field, what's on your mind, then you'll see this little cloud icon pop up. That is an attached file icon. At that point, you can attach your photograph from your desktop or wherever that file is residing. So you pick a file, we're going to open it, we're going to attach it, and then we're going to name it. So JP.
Yeah, easy for you to say. Gee.
PPG rated.
Nope, I got none of that, dude. It's
Too fast?
no, I tried signing up and I'm still waiting for an email to come through. I never got the email, so
Oh,
You've
I
always
like
been a bit slow.
I like that
think
picture.
I think JP's blocking me, so he doesn't have to worry about me being
Hey.
Shane, you gotta check your spam folder.
That's one cool dog right there.
been there, done that. I did get 6 emails from Asian singles, but nothing
Hey,
from
stop.
Paramotor Friends.
That's all right. Last week I got an email that said that the World Health Organization was going to give me $750,000. All I had to do was provide them all my personal information.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
Sounds like a good deal. Hey,
Big
okay,
Big
real
winner,
quick.
big winner.
Really?
Spin
Real
it.
quick, guys, real quick. I just want to big shout out. We started out tonight with 3 members at ParamotorFriends.com, and
Right.
now we're up to 12, I think. So big shout out to John Adams, Mike Brennan, Ian
Yay!
Brooks, Will Fly, Nick Griffith, Bill Herman, Jim Samard, Kent Stamey, Craig Craig Taylor, JP Tulo, that's me.
Right on.
Matt Wikowski, big shout out, guys. Awesome. I think this site really has a good opportunity to catch on, and we can, have a little community where we can, post the upcoming fly-ins and stuff on the calendar. We can share. At first I thought, oh great, this is just something, this is Facebook does all this stuff, but I really think that this will be a better opportunity to intertwine the pilots together, so you can hook up.
Also, go up to directory. Look at directory.
Yeah, the directory is what I was, so you can see who's in your area, and it lists all the new members now.
And go over to members on the far left, and click that.
Yeah, there we go. This is everyone that.
And then you can actually go and hit add friend if you want them to be one of your friends. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Facebook.
Exactly. That's why I haven't added, Shane to.
I'd be on the bottom of that list, JP. Who lives closest to you?
Yeah. If it's by distance, Walter, you are at the bottom.
I recognize literally every one of those names. I recognize.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is our place. These are our people. So if you guys
These
get
are
the
our
opportunity, it just takes a few minutes.
people.
Paramotorfriends.com. Make
And this is the list that JP is going to be using. Hey, look, you're an admin. How about that?
I am an admin. Awesome.
And this is the list that we're going to be using for the spinning wheel from this moment on. So, well, not this moment, because we're still going to spin it for this last.
Okay, so if you click on my name, you can see only the posts that I've made. So when you go to vote for my photographs instead of Shane's, just click on my name. All right.
Instead of
Just trying to say.
Anyways, onto the wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
This is the regular wheel, right?
Yes, this
Spinny,
is.
spinny.
All right.
This is for giving away Sean's used socks.
Winner, chicken dinner. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
And also,
No.
Adam Giles that won earlier, email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com or just send me a message on paramotorfriends.com. Yeah, there we go.
Shannon Brooks. Let's see.
PPG.
No way.
Too
It's
fast.
gonna be-
It's gonna be the pirate.
Pirate.
It's gonna be a pirate.
No.
Dragon.
What?
Pirate.
It's a pirate.
Listen to me
It's a
close.
pirate.
Close. Give me close. Is it the dragon?
made
It's the
it.
PPG pirate.
Hey.
All right, pirate.
Me meetings.
Walter, you make a good pirate.
Hey.
Get an eye patch.
Hey. Hang on, wrong eye, isn't it?
Nice.
Aye.
I know he's in the chat.
Piratearg.com. Arg.
So
Remember,
what did the
remember-
pirate win?
what's that?
So what did the pirate win?
He won the strobe.
The strobe. Sweet.
Bummer.
Bummer.
The strobe.
I hear Walter over. He's like, damn it, I need that strobe.
It's too heavy to send to you, Walter. Sorry.
Walter lives in Australia. Once he goes like 5 minutes out of town, he could go for weeks without seeing another person. You kidding me? He doesn't need a strobe. What he needs is one of those emergency food bags.
And
Understand.
GPS guidance.
Mike Sology said,
Emergency
"Arr,
vehicle.
some."
Max, oh, you said what? Arsome? Oh,
Arr, some.
Arsome.
Oh, that's funny. I was reading the chat where Pirate said, no, it's worthless. They're talking about a Tinder website for paramotors, I think.
Oh, I'm waiting for that.
Oh, does that mean he tried it?
Linda.
You know, you can make something like that. That's not that difficult.
I'd be like, right on.
Oh, you know what? We can actually add that on to Paramotor Friends, like paramotorfriends.com/dating. So we can actually make a dating site. If you guys really want a paramotor dating site, we can do that. Do we have enough people? Do we have enough people? to do this thing?
Well, all of our members so far are men, so I think it's gonna be a little bit one-sided.
So PPG Pirate responded to his win by saying he's plundering.
Plundering. Arr.
Wondering,
You know what a pirate's favorite letter is?
I.
Tis the C, matey.
It's the C, yeah.
Just the
Oh.
C.
Everybody guesses R.
I know. I was like, R.
Hey, to Sean
says
and
he's got-
Shane, you guys told a really stupid joke way back when, and it's been driving me nuts because there's some ever-ready batteries on the counter here. And it's driving me nuts. What is that joke?
Do you remember the joke?
I can't. I've been trying to think of the joke for like the past 2 weeks, and I can't think of it.
All right, here it is. Ready?
Good. Yeah.
What
Okay.
did the potato chips say to the battery?
All right. It was potato chips. All right.
What did the potato chips say to the battery? Actually, don't say anything. Whoever puts the correct answer in the chat will win a free custom flag.
Oh, gee.
Free custom flag for the first person that I see in the chat that answers. What did the potato chip say to the battery?
Watch this. Hey Google, what did the potato chips say to the battery?
Stop.
Yeah, what does it say? What does it say? I'm curious.
Oh, it brings up shopping and nonsense.
Chuck Johnson said, I'm the newest member. Ta-da! Yay.
Yay. That's
So
awesome.
what did the potato chip say to the battery?
Well, we're going to wait until see if somebody can answer it. What did the potato
I-
chip say to the battery?
I would like to say, Craig Taylor, stop posting photo or pictures on the dashboard unless they're of me. Moving on. He's got
That's
a
correct, JP. I see it in our chat here.
I didn't
Yeah,
put it
I
in
just
the
read it in
other
the
chat. I
chat,
just
too.
put it
That's
in
pretty
our
funny.
chat.
I guess I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut on that for a second.
Just for a second, just to see. PPG Pirate, please email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com or admin@paramotorfriends.com.
Oh, I got it,
Hold
JP.
it, hold it,
You
hold it.
can't stop
Okay,
me.
Mark H has won. Mark H has got it. He won in the chat. Or in the,
I'm
so he
free-
says, if you're ever ready, I'm free to lay.
there you go.
Uh,
But it's actually, what did the potato chip say to the battery? I'm free to lay if you're ever ready, technically. But, you know. All right, Mark H., send me an email, ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know that you won the bonus
Does
bonus.
that qualify as a dad joke? I don't know. That's not a dad joke. Is it?
That's
Not quite.
That's
Not quite. It's too dirty.
That's what we would call a locker room joke.
yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but you wouldn't say it in church.
Well, I
Brian,
don't know.
Brian, I haven't seen your puppy on Facebook lately.
I'll go get him. He's in his pen. Let me go get him.
Uh-oh, someone posted his photo.
I want to see the puppy. I want to see the puppy.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
I haven't
Joke.
seen the puppy on
That's a joke.
Facebook.
Mark H.
What?
Email me. ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Tell me that you won the joke bonus custom flag. You know the custom flag. You know it's going to say, right? I'm free to lay if you're ever ready. So you know you're
I like it.
Yeah.
Walter, how's breakfast?
I know,
It
huh?
was nice. It was nice.
I'm waiting for him to say, "Well, it's lunchtime now, mate."
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Hey, are we good, guys?
What's that?
Are we good, Sean?
We are. Thank you so much for.
You got to run again, JP.
Hang on, check your messages, Sean.
Check my messages. Where? On what?
I don't know. Where do you like to be talked to at?
Talk to me on my phone. Just text me.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
just like,
And look, I got a thingy.
See, the thing is, Walter,
Another
JP
thing.
got a new girlfriend and he never realized relationships could be like 70s songs. And now he's sitting over there going, "Ooh, love hurts."
Yeah, I heard last week he was a boy, now he's turned into a man.
oh my God. What's the weather over there like, Walter?
Well,
Tell
it
me.
was hot, but yeah, it's been cold the last couple of days. It's warmed up a bit today, but yeah, yesterday was a little chilly. I had to put a shirt on.
Yeah.
Have you guys started fall yet, Walter?
No, we're still in summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 31 here right now.
A balmy 31.
I love it. I love it. I like my mom and I did some errands today and it's so good. I'm just like embracing this whole thing right now. Change is good. That's all I can say.
If it's a lot of change in your pocket, yeah.
all good. All good.
All right. Can you see the puppy?
Oh,
Oh my God.
He was napping.
He's
I woke him up.
Aw.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna have to go outside.
What's his name,
Now he
Brad?
has to go.
This is Red.
Red.
Hey guys.
that's
Look at those
ppgred.com.
On everything.
Look at those feet. Oh my God.
He got big old
I'm in
feet.
love.
He's about
I
15
am
pounds,
now.
about 9 weeks old.
What's
And he
PPG flying dog called? Word? PPG flying dog. What's that word?
Yeah.
No,
PPG flying dog. What is that
No.
worth? I don't
He's-
know.
he's-
It's probably worth a lot.
that's a chick magnet right there.
He's getting
Oh,
used to
yeah.
all kind of stuff. He's been chasing me around the driveway on my one wheel, and he's just a walking mouth. He just walks by and bites everything in his way.
Sure.
But
The puppy.
we're
too.
learning. He's getting potty trained and
He's so cute.
having a good time.
You did good.
He's a
You did
squirm.
good.
I got a chick magnet one time. The only downside is it was the repellent side. It just pushed them all away. It didn't bring them in.
What?
He's
Okay,
a
hold
good
on.
dog. You'll be meeting Red at the future fly-ins.
Okay, so I'm gonna kick Craig
It's big.
in his.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
kick
no.
Craig in his leg.
Later, Kent Stamey. Thank you.
So if everybody goes and looks at the submissions of photos, Craig Taylor just posted a picture of, well, supposed to be me, and I'm kicking him in the leg. I'll let you know which one later. But I would like to say you're a jack something, because this is PPG and I'm not allowed to curse at somebody. but
I
I almost spit my beer out.
I just this is on paramotorfriends.com, right?
Yes.
Hey, when I was in middle school, our PE teacher used to use the term donkey instead of the other one you're thinking. He'd just be like, "You donkeys." We all knew what he meant, though. It's like when you don't know the difference between your blank and a hole in the ground, a burrow or a burrow.
Well, I would like to say Craig is a pain in my ass friend right now. See that?
Aspirin.
In my aspirin.
I can barely acetaminophen him right now.
Drug that one out, but it worked.
Drug it out. I like that.
Drug it out. Get it?
Drug.
Drug it out. I got it.
That's just like when Brian said, "Hey, I got a bail that first time." He didn't even realize what he said. And now it's his catchphrase.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta own it. That's the only way, is just to own it and go with it.
Have you shown that picture yet?
That happens.
JP, are you waving goodbye or what are you doing? Oh no!
I mean, honestly, if Tucker put me on one of his videos as Blonde Wig, I think I would probably just change my name on Facebook and everything else to Blonde Wig and show it.
Hey, real quick, I gotta rub something in Jade's face because I just dropped a TikTok video with
A TikTok video.
3,500
JP
views.
is trying to
3,500 views.
own
Jade,
the
what do you
paramotor
say
scene
about
on
that?
TikTok. If you guys don't know, so go to TikTok, go to JP Tulo and check out the TikToks that JP has going on because he's
They're
owning
cute. They're
it.
They're cute.
Hey,
JP, trying to get as many as I've got on that one.
She's got one
video.
video with like 25,000 views. Blown my mind. I don't know.
well,
Yeah,
she's a girl, you know.
Maybe I was just gonna say, maybe if you didn't have the beard and wore a skirt, it would be easier.
and maybe a coconut bra.
See, this is the unique thing in this little sport here is there's only like a handful of women across the country. So it young and old and in between, it creates a unicorn out of you being a female pilot in the sport, even a female pilot in just aviation in general.
Speaking of female pilot, we still have paramotorwoman.com. Any females that do not already have a .com that would like paramotorwoman.com, please say something in the chat.
Kevin, I'm a little confused. Why did you hold your hands here?
Next week.
That wasn't me.
No,
That wasn't me.
Kevin, you held your hands here and said there's only a handful of women in this sport.
That wasn't me.
Brian, did you say you got a bill?
No, I said peace out, JP.
Oh, yeah. Later, JP. Mark H said blondewig.com is worth $1,088.
See, I'm already taking off.
So what's your name tonight, Kevin?
Oh, I put it in there as Buster Brown.
Buster Brown.
It's a little bit of a playoff on the current mood as such.
Well, guys, I don't see anybody that says anything about females in there that wants a paramotor woman. Hey, how about this, guys? Anyone out there that knows a paramotor woman that does not have a .com, that is not widely known yet, that would like to have or use paramotorwoman.com, tell them to email me, ppggrandpa@gmail.com. The first woman that says, hey, I want paramotorwoman.com to forward to my YouTube or whatever, I will do that for them. So there we go.
You're giving away Paramotor women.
I'm giving away
just the small ones.
Just the ones that are worth $1,000, apparently.
Oh, I thought the real thing.
Yeah, I'm giving away paramotor women. Yeah, that.
I put my hand up. Not the site, the woman.
Jade, she won paramotorgirl.com, so you can always check out her crazy shenanigans at paramotorgirl.com, which is worth over $1,000 apparently.
PPG Barrett nominates Kate Bowen.
Get up with Kate. Kate plus 8.
I love
I nominate Leanne Trout.
Yeah.
Derek's wife. We got to get them on here.
Cool. Absolutely.
His Zoom doesn't work at his house though, so he can't get on the meeting. But
bummer.
But yeah,
that's just the excuse he uses.
Oh, also too, if anybody's still here, anybody that's ever donated in the super chat, if you're still here listening, email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know that you donated and your mailing address. We're going to be getting some things that we're going to be sending out to all the people that were very nice and donated some money in the super chat. So we appreciate you.
We will be sending you some mandatory recycling. No, I'm just kidding.
What? WillFlyPPG.com's in the house.
Hey, you guys rock. Great show tonight.
Will.
What's up, Will?
Hey.
Will.
Got to get up early in the morning though. I drilled a hole through my wall trying to run a wire, and I hit the power going to the furnace. So.
Oh no.
Aren't you supposed to call like 411 or something like that before?
I think you're supposed to call an electrician, and that's what it
That's when you're digging outside. Hey, Will, did you trip a breaker, man? Anybody get shocked?
No. I almost went flying across the room today. That kind of flying, but the breaker did trip, but it almost started a fire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it really pays to have a fire extinguisher handy in your house.
Because that's a high amperage voltage circuit going to a furnace. That's probably 30 amps, 240 volts. That's a lot of power.
Yeah, and I had one of them long drill bits too. It's like I was going to get through that wall. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that again.
Oh, you want to stick a penny in the light socket? Try that out. Tell me how that works for you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's just a little 20 amp circuit. You ain't gonna worry about that little guy.
Nah.
Dude, when I was a kid, talk about stupid things with 20 amp circuits. When I was a kid, I realized that plugs have these little holes right at the end of them, right? And if you take one single filament of wire, so if you were to take stranded wire and unstrand it, so you have single little baby wires, individual little hair strands, and you feed one through both holes and then plug the socket in, it goes boom for one quick second. Makes one little blue spark. When you do that over and over again, it makes a black burn mark on the outlet. And then you think to yourself, I'll make a bigger boom. So you put the whole wire in there and then plug it in, and the whole house goes down, and your dad comes up and beats the brakes off of you. Ask me how I know.
That's how people in jail light their cigarettes.
Yeah.
Hey, Linda.
How do you know that, Walter?
Yeah, really.
I know a few that have been in there.
Oh,
Kevin,
gosh.
So Kevin, when you caught the house on fire using electricity and you ended up grounded, your current situation was not positive, but negative.
I ran into a lot of resistance with that.
Oh my God.
There we go. Kevin's on the train.
Yeah. He's on the circuit.
I'm on the circuit.
He's on the circuit.
It's a low voltage circuit, but I'm there.
Hey, let's not take a breaker. Let's just keep going.
Oh gosh.
Gracious.
Will, I've never seen these people in my life before.
I haven't either. I just come here for the lights and the music.
Linda, you sound shocked.
For the dancing girls.
He's short-circuited.
Linda's disorientated. She's in the wrong state.
Wait,
She's,
Shane, you better stop. I'm ready to blow a fuse.
It's really funny though. When I worked for the cell phone industry, because we deal with all of the DC low voltage stuff, it's 48 volts, but it's 600 amps. The plants are really high amp, but real low voltage.
wow.
Oh.
Well, we had to have a limited electricity license to deal with that voltage. And it's funny because when you have a limited license, you can't touch half of the stuff that a journeyman can touch. And the funny part was we'd have to have an actual journeyman come and pull the drops to the equipment, and then we would do the redundant power side. They always had a nickname for us because we did the low voltage stuff, which was half watt. So we were always called the half watt.
Hey, shout out to Tyler Voles in the chat, man. He threw up $10. I don't think we mentioned it yet.
Hey, thank you, Tyler.
Oh, there you go. Sorry about that.
But
Mark H. Mark said Mark H. said that he killed his load.
We'll
Oh,
just leave it at that. We'll just leave it there.
I have put in the chat numerous times our meeting ID and our passcode. We want you on here so we can talk paramotors. I also want to do a quick shout out to everyone that has donated tonight. Kent Stamey, Paramotor NC, mainly Paramotors, Shannon Brooks, John Wayne, PPG Pirate, Mark McElroy, Will Fly, Mark H, Bill H, and just now Tyler Fowles. Thank you very much, you guys.
That's 11 people. That's awesome.
Like I said,
we appreciate everybody.
Everything that you guys donate, everything that we get stays directly here. I don't use it for gas money or anything. It goes to hosting fees for our new site, our .coms, and it goes to our ClearProp TV, our online Zoom account that we have right now, because we have to have the pro account to go over 40 minutes, I think. And we also are doing the audio podcasting, which costs us money every year. So everything that you're doing is going back into this. Everything that's extra goes into buying different things, even if it's like the strobes at a discounted price, these flags that we're doing and other custom things. We're doing this because of the extra money that we get because of your donation. So thank you very, very much. We truly appreciate it. So y'all jump on here so we can talk paramotors. It's great to look at the chat, but it's really even better when we can just sit here and talk with everybody. Eric's online. What's up, Eric?
Oh, not much. Just listening to everybody.
Eric, try not to be so negative.
Exactly.
Did we miss our Jim? Oh, there you are, Jim. I thought that you left us. I'm like, where did Jim go? Our only guest that hasn't even talked yet. So tell us a little bit
about beverage.
So tell us a little bit about these calendars that we're going to get. I don't know, maybe in more detail about the quality, the weight of the paper. I don't know if you can say that stuff. How many pages, the different things that we can put in, like coupons and stuff like that. Also, too, there's a couple other things that you're making for ClearProp TV that showed just these guys, but I don't know if you want to make them public or not. Tell us a little bit about, first of all, tell us a little bit about you, what you do, your company, and how people can get up with you, because we appreciate you, of course.
Well, I'm a printing company, or I have a printing company with a few employees. We work with all sorts of media. Basically, our motto is, if you want ink on it, we put it there. And it's, yeah, don't ask me what I print because that's annoying. I print everything.
What do you print?
He prints in cursive.
There you go. Thank you very much. You put ink on it, I put it there. It's as simple as that.
Can you print logos?
Vagina. It rhymes with fun.
I had a guy, what was he? The customs guy was coming down to Florida one time, and he says to me, he goes, so what do you make? And I said, I put ink on things. He's like business cards? Yeah. Like postcards? Yeah. Like hats? Yeah. Like, well, what do you make? And he was not too impressed that I couldn't answer him. But so how the heck am I supposed to answer that?
Everything, huh?
Well, we'll ask you a question you probably don't get every day. How about Paramotor Wings? Can you print on those?
Ah, that's a good one.
I have been thinking about that. And I have actually, I think I have a way that I could put decals on them. Aviation grade vinyl.
And now we know he's Canadian because he said decals.
Decals.
Okay,
I don't know what that's
what he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
Love it.
Hey, take off.
Jim's like, I'm
We'll
so
have
glad I
another
came on the
beer, eh?
show for you guys to make fun of me. Great.
No, I accept that.
Hey, Jim,
Yes.
can you print money?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
know, right?
As a matter of fact, US.
This is live.
I can't answer that on a public forum.
Call me after the show.
Yeah, go after the show. We're
We'll
gonna
talk later.
We're gonna talk some business. Some business.
Oh my God. That's too funny.
Fitness.
Yep.
See, the next time someone asks you what you print, though, you should just respond with hopes and dreams.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
anytime
yeah.
you hand out a business card
bad.
or a flyer or anything like that, you're essentially handing out someone's hopes and dreams, right? Like getting them more business, getting them more service, whatever it might be. It's hopes and dreams.
That's beautiful. I'm going to try that.
Oh,
See-
there you go.
Hopesandreams.com.
Didn't like that one.
Jesus, Sean.
Sean's already tapping. He's going to see if that one's worth money right now.
Hopes and Dreams is worth a lot of money.
I'm already working on careppg.com.
You
And
better
what is
hurry
the-
because someone's
What is the name of your
gonna get
company?
it.
Hey, Jim, what are you drinking tonight?
Crown Royal.
Can you hear that? Crown Royal, no. Wine.
It's
Oh.
either you're pouring something or you're peeing standing up, one or the other. I don't know what it is.
You can hear it?
Yes.
It's in my coffee cup.
Oh, so Kahlua and
No, he's
Wine.
drinking wine. He's
See,
drinking
that-
Kahlua.
That is how you keep a low profile when you're an alcoholic. Is you put your booze in a regular cup and it just fools everyone around you from thinking you're drinking. They're like, oh, he's just having a coffee. Who cares? You're like,
I'm just having water. That's just water.
Hey, Jim, Craig Taylor in the chat seems to know something about printing on wings, and he mentions no vinyl on wings. Use fabric with acid-free, pressure-sensitive adhesive. So it sounds like he knows a little bit about putting logos and prints on wings. I know people do it. A lot of the manufacturers do it. Some people do it aftermarket. If you're looking into it.
My background is my wing with my son's
Yep.
cancer ribbon and yeah, it's ripstock made out of the same material as the wing itself. So the only concern with these putting adhesive on there is having a wrinkle or crease in your wing when you put the sticker on it, because once it's on there, it ain't coming off. So I can never sell this wing because it has my son's gigantic logo on there, which I don't ever plan to sell my wing, but maybe I'll one day get enough to start getting monetized and I'll be able to afford a new wing, but I'll end up just putting the same sticker on that wing too.
So I saw a guy do something really cool with a wing when I was at the beach flying the dunes, Shane. He took PVC and actually built a semi-rigid internal, so I guess it'd be fairly rigid because it's PVC, but he built an internal structure to actually make the wing like kind of rigid.
Right.
And then he turned it into a canopy, like an easy up more or less. And so when he's hanging out outside of his van, he has a whole wing that's open as his canopy. Like when you go to fly-ins and stuff, I don't know if that's something you'd ever be interested in doing, but if you ever retire that wing, you can kind of turn it into a display that's as such.
I like that idea. Hey, Kevin, that's a great idea.
So I went and I put a logo.
Go ahead, Jim. Go ahead, Jim. Or Eric, go ahead. Sorry.
So
I give him the board.
our
I give him the
wings
floor.
are the same material as the wings, and I'm sorry, what?
Your internet backed out for a minute. You're good now. Go ahead.
Okay, so our wing bags, I think, is the same material as our wings, and we printed. We used an ink, used a heat press. My concern with what we're doing is the heat. The last thing I want to do is fry a wing, but it turned out real well, what we put on there. It's just, and put in full color, I'm just afraid of, what the heat press is going to do to material.
Well, that's a good thing about Craig Taylor's ripstock. I didn't have to use any heat. It's pressure applied. So the harder that you press down on it, the more it sticks. So over time, and my biggest fear was, as a new pilot and a guy that spent literally his entire wad of money to get into the sport, buy gear, and fly, I could not afford to have a heat gun, near my wing. I mean, that's a huge sticker. I mean, I would say it's probably, I can't even tell you how
Isn't
big
it
that
like
is.
5 feet by 7 feet? He like made you the biggest one he's ever made, didn't he?
Yeah, it's huge, and it took 4 of us. It took Shannon Michaels, Lauren Michaels, my wife, and me on all 4s, stretching the canvas out, and literally just, we sat there and went. It was it took forever. It probably was an hour and a half of being on our hands and knees and stretching the wing out, and everybody laying it out real smooth. And I wouldn't want to do it again. I don't want to say it was a pain in the butt, but it was a pain in the butt because it was so big, which I asked for and I got.
What Shane was looking for was the easy button. He kept wanting to slap the easy button.
No, I was so scared of messing up the logo. I was so scared of messing up my wing, because literally once it gets pressed on there, if you have a crease in there, you will forever have a crease in your wing. You can't pull it back off because it'll stretch the material of your wing and distort it. So once it's down, it's down. Would I tell anybody else to do this? I sure would. But understand that you have to have a very flat surface, a very smooth surface. I actually went to Four Winds, and I was at the glider shop. So we were able to lay this out on the grounds and put it on. But it did take a long time, and it was probably 70 degrees in that wing shop, and I was sweating bullets. I was so nervous. I didn't want to mess up. One, I'm honoring my son and his logo. I'm putting on a $3,500 wing, like brand new. I was just like, I can't mess this up. I can't mess this up. And I couldn't find it in myself to do it by myself. I went back to Four Winds, and they were more than happy to help me out. And I was very happy that they did that. And yeah, I mean, depending on the size of the logo, depending on the size of your wing, you're going to need help, but it's totally worth it. Every time I look up at my wing, which Kevin, as an expert in flying, as a pilot, what is your main job? To look at your wing, correct?
If you're reverse launching.
Well, no, as you're flying and you're actively flying, you're looking at your wing.
I never look at my wing. I'm always looking around and feeling, honestly.
Okay.
If I look up at my wing, it's just to sit there and admire it and go, oh, look at it up there. That's rad.
So I look at my wing constantly when I'm actively flying, because I don't have the experience as Kevin does. But for me, I get to look at that. I look at that logo, and for me, it's more meaningful than you guys will ever know. But I enjoy looking up and knowing that that's for my boy, and I'm getting to fly with him. So,
dude, I'll tell you, if I had a big ass logo like that on my wing, I would probably be looking at my wing when I'm flying, though. I don't have a big logo on my wing either. So in all fairness, your wing is cooler than my wing as far as appearance.
Yeah, agreed. I mean,
and it has the emotional tie to you, which means that it's special, like really special. It's not like special, like, oh, my wing's special. You have a real connection with your wing. Craig Taylor has brought you together with a real connection with your wing, which is really special. It's something that I don't think any of us really do have.
Absolutely. And Craig Taylor wants to jump on, the ID and password is here. But before we do, before we do anything else, I want to look at something real quick, guys. You realize that Care PP is estimated at $1,500, and that's Jim's site. What did you say that you wanted? Care PPG?
Yeah,
Let's see what that's worth.
I've already got it bookmarked.
Almost $1,400. But what happens if you go to carepg.com? Where does that go? It goes to Care PP. How?
What?
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 I must have bought
Somebody
it by
just got a
accident.
website.
What just happened? Jim, thank you so much for everything that you're doing for us for the calendars.
Absolutely.
You own carepg.com.
Thanks,
steal that
Oprah.
from me?
I gave it to you. It's yours, dude.
He
He
had
had
it-
it in my shopping
he had it-
cart.
Yeah, he had it queued in his basket. You bought it out from under and gave it to him.
I sure did. So thank you very much for doing what you're doing. I'll just send it over. You know how to do that, right? Transferring over domains.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, we'll do that.
Hey,
Thank you.
Sean, can you look up PPG Oprah for me?
PPG.
Oh gosh.
You
Hey,
get a
guys.
domain.
Hey
You
guys,
get a
look at the
domain.
message my wife just sent me.
What is it?
Look at my screen.
Can't see it.
Spotlight my screen for a second.
Hold on. Let me spotlight your.
Yeah, you gotta pin them.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, man. Hello.
Is
Sorry,
she
it's
going
back.
into
Hey,
labor?
Bob.
I think it's time to go.
Okay, let's eat and
Buster.
what?
You better be
Said, let's eat
busting
and
your sleeping to the
What?
hospital, dude.
Yeah,
You better be going now.
she's due
No.
we passed 37 weeks 2 weeks ago, so we're due.
Bring your
anytime.
phone. We'll extend. Bring your phone. We'll just.
Yeah.
Shane's gonna get his catcher's mitt out. He's
We
hockey stick and catcher's mitt. He's just
you
pull it
know
off.
we got it. We got to do a live birth on ClearProp TV.
I tried that with my last kid, and I got in a lot of trouble with the hospital. The nurses were all upset with me over HIPAA stuff, so I'm not allowed to do that. I found out.
Do a home birth.
Yeah, well, we
You got a
already have
kiddie pool?
everything set up, and I'm no doula, so
You got a kiddie pool, don't you? That's all you need.
that's what I used to go sledding, not give birth.
Well, go take care of your wife and
Yeah.
keep us updated.
Yes, Buster.
All right,
You better
guys.
be busting your butt to the hospital.
You heard it here at ClearProp TV. KevinCanFly.com is going to be having a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, we'll see.
Busting the butt
It
to
might,
the
it might
hospital.
be several hours of laboring.
Probably
So we'll have to
hours
wait and
upon
see.
That's
hours.
okay.
Kevin, you got girls, haven't you?
Yeah, this is my third
So,
one.
you know it's a girl too, is it?
Yeah,
And how many kids will this be?
this is
3.
my third daughter.
And how many kids altogether?
4.
3. Oh.
You know what?
Congratulations.
That math does not add up. This is actually my 4th child. I have an eldest who is 11. She's going to be 12 here soon, and she lives with her mom on the other side of the state. My wife and I together are having our 3rd. I wasn't aware of my eldest daughter until she was 7, and then I became aware. So, a little bit unique situation.
Okay.
Big family.
You
that's
don't
all I
have
know.
to explain. That's all.
No,
all
it's just
good.
it is what it is. I mean,
You-
I didn't know.
You know-
I had no idea.
You know, Kevin, to produce boys, apparently you got to hang in there a bit longer.
You know, Walter, I was told when you whack it, you got to soak it in cider. So I try to get her done.
Get her
Go on,
done.
Buster. Get
You
going.
got her done all right. You
Go
got her
take
done
care
all
of
right.
Mama.
Looks like no, I wasn't the only person bored on COVID.
Congratulations, brother. Hope everything goes, healthy and
Thanks,
successful.
guys.
Right.
Yep. So I'll go do the
Hey.
family thing, and I'll keep you guys
Peace
posted
out.
in the group chat and let you know how things progress.
All right,
Okay.
Kevin.
Good. Resurgence PPG said,
Up, man.
congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all the kind words. I really, really do. Means a lot to me.
We love you. Take care of Mama. Go on. Keep going.
See ya.
He's about to be parent daddy.
So I said, you need to be busting your butt. Get going. Take care of Mama.
So I guess it gets a little more laid back after when we get to the fourth kid, because I'm thinking if this is the first kid and I'm on a TV show and I get a text from my wife that says, hey, I'm going into labor, I'm like, see you guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got a bail.
Like, I probably won't even say, hey, I got a bell. I'll just like, where'd Brian go? And you'll find out later.
My wife went into labor and went to work.
What?
Yep.
You gotta
She's like-
elaborate now, brother.
No, she went into labor where she was at home, and she's like, well, I got to go to work. So she went to work, and then as contractions happened or whatever, she just kind of stepped off and went through it and then went back to work. And then finally someone at work saw her like bent over, and they're like, what's wrong with you? She's like, I think I'm going into labor. I'm not really sure, but I got to finish doing what I'm doing. And they're like, no, you got to go home. And she's like, no. And they're like, I'm sorry, you need to go to the hospital. She goes, no, I'm good. And she stayed for like another 2 hours. And then finally they told her she had to go home.
Wanted
And
to get
then-
that overtime.
No, she's not. So we came home, or she came home, and my birth giver said we need to go for a walk. So we started walking up and down the street, and she ended up collapsing in somebody's front yard. And the lady's like, the guy comes out and it's like, do you need an ambulance? She's like, no, I'm just in labor. I'll be fine. And I'm not kidding you. This chick is like super tough. And finally I go to put her in my car. Just as she sits down, I go, no, get out. So I pick her back out of my car. I had a Mitsubishi Eclipse at the time, so it was really low to the ground and really hard for a pregnant woman. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, hold on. And I ran in the house and grabbed a blanket and put it down on the seat. I didn't want her water to break in my car.
Oh my God.
So
Dang.
I drove her to the hospital, and like an hour and a half later, she had the kid.
Wow.
And then she went back to work the same day. Did I catch
No.
that right?
She would have if they would have let her out of the hospital. She would have.
Wow.
Okay.
She must love her job or something.
She's just one of those people that you give her a job, she's going to do it. And someone gave her a job of being my wife, and she just does it. So
God bless her. God bless her, Shani.
I know. And
she has my blessing putting up with you,
so
Putting up with
when Mark and Amy were here, we went over to Ron John's surf shop, which I haven't been there in years, and it's literally like 20 minutes up the road. And me and my wife and Mark and Amy, they're all shopping. We're shopping. Well, we're not shopping. We're just looking around going, these people are fools for buying this stuff. But anyways, my wife is coming down the stairs, and I've got this stupid whale hat on that the hat, it's a hat, but your face is stuck in the jaw, if you will. So I'm at the bottom of the steps, and my wife literally just goes down the steps. And of course, she doesn't like attention on her, so she just stands up right away. She's like, I'm fine. This chick has a where's my camera? She has a bruise that starts at her elbow, goes all the way up almost to her wrist, and all the way to her armpit. Hey, you want to show me your elbow real quick? Oh, come here, show me your elbow. No, it's fine. It's been like a week.
Oh,
okay.
Shani, no, you're not. No.
The thing is still black and blue and looks very angry. And she's like, I'm fine. She goes to work every day, doesn't complain.
She goes, look what Shane does to me.
You gonna show me or what?
What?
Can I show you? I want to show everybody your elbow. I just told everybody how tough you are.
No, you didn't.
He did.
Uh-huh. So come here, woman.
Poor wifey. Oh my God.
Right.
Shane.
You're sideways, Shane.
I know. Hold on. There we go. All right.
I don't know what you can see.
Can y'all see that or
Oh
no?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
How
right now,
deep?
it's to here and up to about here.
How
And
deep?
don't touch that
Press
part.
it. Press it. Press it.
It's Krista.
Press it.
He said press it.
Oh, press it.
Oh,
I thought you said Kristen. Or
I wanted to
Kristen.
hear Christmas scream.
No, no one wants to hear that.
it's not even that. Like, what the?
There's no cursing on the show. You have to watch yourself, lady. That's right. You better leave. No, she's a tough chick, dude. But which is very highly annoying because when she's hurt, she doesn't tell nobody. So when you try to help her, she won't let you. And then, yeah, she's just a pain in the butt.
Well, she could say that as forward inflation bruises. I mean, you know, we'd never know.
Yeah, right. I sent her the pictures of when I was at school, and she's like, "You paid how much money to have somebody beat you up? Because you look like you got your butt kicked." Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
I'm glad she's all right. Kevin Can Fly said hit him. So I guess he's watching this in the car driving. He's like, come on, baby, we're going, but we still got to watch this.
Oh, no. He is? He's driving right out to the hospital? Oh, my God.
She's driving so he can live stream.
No, that's a tough chick right there. I'm going to drive, babe. You just keep on live streaming.
Oh, you got this.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
Or they're in their Tesla. I don't know.
I don't know. When I went in labor with my first son, with Robert, right? And he was born in Michigan, so we had my Camaro, and yeah, we pretty much drove the hospital in a snowstorm. It was all good though, you know. Yeah, and he did the same thing. He didn't want to mess up the car, so he ran in the house, grabbed a bunch of pillows and threw them on top of me and whatever, and, you know, sit on these and blah blah.
So Robert was almost a Camaro baby.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
yes.
snap!
Well,
That
things that we know about his show now that he doesn't know that we know. All right.
Oh. And he didn't waste any time. I barely made it to the hospital, and he was like, "Okay, I'm here." Yep.
I guess it could be worse. It could be a taxi cab baby.
Oh, no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Anyway, on another note, yes, we'll just move on to the show.
Mike says he remembers I was born once.
Mark McElroy said Kevin is waiting to see if the baby gets a .com.
I love it.
Hey, parababy.com? Is that
Parababy? Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go.
$1,000. Para infant?
Parababy. Let me see what that is.
That's a new one. There you go.
I want to know what Jade is eating. I want to know what Jade's eating. I want to know what Jade's eating.
What is she?
Jade, what are you eating?
What are you eating, Jade? You're on mute.
Jade, you're on a .com. What are you eating?
Oh, she cut off the
fingerlickinggood.com. Oh, she has. You know what it is? She has her earbuds out and it's on mute.
I think it was a donut. Uh-oh. Here she's coming back.
Oh my
cupcake.
Cupcake. Y'all making me hungry.
I know.
What do we got, Sean? Oh!
Parababy, almost $1,500.
Dang.
I didn't hear anything.
Unfortunately, I can't buy it. I just used up all my money.
How about PPG baby?
Oh, PPG baby. Let's see.
Oh my God, parababy.com is awesome.
Wow, they're both worth over 1,000. I bet they're not going to be around after someone watches this. Like, what? I'm going to buy that real quick.
How about baby
What
got
is
back?
that? Wait Wait, what,
Yeah.
what does it say? It says add to cart $11.99. What does that mean? I'm confused about
Boom!
the whole thing.
Whoa.
Stop
It's
that.
worth 3,000. Somebody's selling it for 6,000. Baby got
Oh man, somebody already bought it, huh? Oh well.
Yeah, when you go to look to see what the domains are, anything that you want,
Kevin says in the chat, paramotorbaby.com.
hey, got a bail 422.
Oh man,
Oh,
cheap as hell.
I like that.
Is that worse than JP's? That was worse than JP's, wasn't it?
It
It
was.
was only $100.
No,
Okay.
did you see his
Less than $100.
face? He could not be more disappointed.
I know. What was it, JP?
Priceless.
I know, and now I can rub it in on JP then.
100.
100.
Dude, that was hilarious. The only reason I kept
Oh
bringing
my
up the
God! I
cover
should have got
picture-
him PPG JP. It's worth 1,300.
Oh man.
There you go.
I don't have no
Well,
more.
that means you could buy it for $11.99.
Right, $11.99.
And so was that good for a year? Okay, yeah, for a year. Got you.
And then it's about $20 a year after that, after the first year. So all you people that have the .coms, it's going to cost me $20 a year to keep you guys going next year. So enjoy what you got. I may not
Holy
renew it.
moly.
Nice.
Holy moly. Oh,
Dude.
my God.
With all of that in my parcel, you'll have to win Cross Lotto. Yep.
We're gonna have to get Walter a .com. Wonder what .com we can get Walter.
Don't spit on the bananas.
That's it.
.com.
Woo! Almost $1,000 for Walter Down Under.
Wow.
Dang.
Walter, you fly a parachute, right?
Walter Down.
Yeah.
Yep. What's the PPC Kangaroo? PPC Sheila?
Koala bear. How much can a koala bear?
Done.
Oh,
Now that's a
Now
dad.
you're
Now that's a
talking.
dad joke. Yeah.
That's a B-rated wing, for sure. Oh man.
koala
Hey, Sean.
bear rock.
Sean,
Yeah.
I
can
just
I
have to
ask?
say,
Go on, Brian. I'm going to get off the tracker just slightly.
okay. Yeah, I just want to say, Sean, thank you for all you do, man, putting the show together.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of
Absolutely.
conversation lately on the effort that goes into this kind of stuff, and I think Shane saw kind of that firsthand when he was doing some stuff with his show. What all you deal with?
it ain't
You know,
easy.
getting all these .coms for us and organizing it. You know, I think that you put together something special here, and there's a lot of people that really enjoy coming to this show. We let a lot of people that wouldn't get in the spotlight at all get a little bit of spotlight, and I think that's very important. But anyway, just appreciate what you do, man. You know, you're a good leader.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean.
I enjoy-
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's 100% right. And I was very disappointed on watching you the other night in pain.
What?
Your migraine.
Oh,
Ocular migraine.
yeah. I had an ocular migraine. Actually, I've been having ocular migraines for years, and every time that I do an ocular or have one, I video my ocular migraine because you don't really remember what happens. You have to actually go back and look, and I actually look at it. I'm like, God, did I just pass out? What happened? I don't remember half of it. And then you're just pretty much, for the rest of the day. And I was probably kind of crappy all day today, but I feel a little bit better probably because I'm talking with y'all.
You know, Sean, it's hereditary. Any your parents, brothers, sisters, whatever, have it?
I don't think
Anyone in the
anybody
family?
has, and I had a ocular migraine site that I had for a while, But I had a lot of people that went there and talked about their migraines, their ocular migraines. If you don't know what an ocular migraine is, it is your vision in the center starts going blind. I mean, you're just kind of blind, and then you start having these weird zigzagging, flashing, like electrical lights that start right here and they go up outside. Pretty much, it's just weird. Look for ocular migraines. It's an interesting phenomenon. It's almost like you're having a seizure. It lasts for about 30 minutes. And during that 30 minutes, you pretty much can't see in the center of your vision. It goes out, and then you have like a really hard migraine. And I usually get to take some BC powder, which is crushed aspirin and caffeine. It usually takes care of the pain, but it wipes you out. I mean, it's just very weird. Nobody knows what nobody understands what it is, what triggers it. We all have ideas, but it usually seems to happen days in the past, and then it gradually builds up, and then boom, you have it. It's just weird. I don't know.
How often do you get it?
It really depends. Sometimes I've had them 3 times a week. Sometimes didn't have them but once every 3 years. I don't know what triggers them. It's just no clue. Yeah, you don't want. If I start to have one while I'm driving, I pull over because I can't see. You just go blind. It's weird.
Yeah,
But
it's a thing that obviously I don't know much about, and I've never heard of it before till I saw your show the other night, and then I looked up a few things, and yeah, it's hereditary, and a lot of the doctors don't know anything about it.
Yep.
Anyway, getting off of that one, I ask you, you probably know, how, or first of all, you got to have obviously a YouTube site to do Patreon.
Oh, you can just go to patreon.com and have a Patreon site. But you can do more with it if you have a site. But I could just have a Patreon and just tell people that I know alongside the road, hey, I got a Patreon, go there. But of course, if you have any type of website, even if it's a Facebook, you can say, hey, I've got Patreon. I don't want to do the Patreon. I don't want to have sponsors that pay me, every month to be on the show. I really enjoy just donations. If no one donates, we can't spin. If somebody donates, hey, we can spin and do something fun.
This is for a guy that films drag racing, and he does it all for free and streams it over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, haven't you got a Patreon site? Because people appreciate that he's putting it on for nothing, but he's got to travel interstate, here, there, everywhere, and it's all on his own back. And I thought, man, we need to set up a Patreon. He calls himself sportingscribe.com and films our drag racing and then puts it over the net, live. And he needs some support. What was that?
For me, I got a picture up of you. I saw that one earlier on.
Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
Who did that?
Eric, show it again.
Yeah, I saw it at the last one. Oh my God.
Move your finger out of the way.
Hey, did you see Kevin's post in the chat?
Oh gosh.
Linda had to ride in the trunk. No stains on the seats.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh.
I want to just throw something out there.
Okay.
There's a particular host of this show that mentioned something about going to fly-ins, and I really want to meet this guy at a fly-in, and I want to help get him there.
What?
Talking about Sean, and
gosh,
we're talking about different fly-ins and whatnot, and if we can help get him to one. This dude is putting on this show. He's doing all this organizing for us, and he's not making any money off of it. He's putting all the money he gets in the chat back into the show to help grow it. He's working 3 jobs and he inspires me, man. And I want to help get him to a fly-in so I can meet him. And granted, he's in Arkansas. If it's something east of the Mississippi, I'll pay half your gas to get there and back.
Hey, Brian, I met him. It's not really worth it.
Man, we got a lot of good fly-ins.
On the way through.
I would say that moonshiners would be freaking phenomenal. I'm actually looking forward to that fly-in. Just the Tennessee mountains and stuff.
Moonshiners. And then you got Bad Apples that's coming up.
What's close to Arkansas? That'd be
Florida.
Swanee, Florida's coming up in March. That's pretty soon. That's in was it
March 11th to the 14th.
Yeah.
Sorry, March 11th to the 14th.
You got Bad Apples, which is the middle of May in southern Georgia.
Southern.
That
was northern.
No.
So I don't know which one's closest to you, Sean, but they're all going to be 400 or 500 mile drive for you probably.
That's really
so. If Mark and Amy come up to EAA, they'll be swinging right by your house. Pick you up, throw you in the trailer, and you can come up to EAA in Oshkosh.
When is that and how cold is it?
July, hot, humid,
warm.
Arkansas weather.
Oh, good.
But that's when you want to be up there, man, in Wisconsin, man.
I'm an old
that's one of the 2 days of the summer. It's nice.
Well, one of the things that we could do is that we do have the Cash app with cash tag Paramotor TV. If anybody does want to donate anything to that, that would help me get to the next fly-in, and we could do that.
Sean, would you be willing to accept a little help from us, or are you too humble?
I don't mind. I mean, if we want to just put a couple bucks in there, I mean, I appreciate that, and anything helps, and I'll get up to a fly-in for sure. Absolutely, I would love to be able to go to a fly-in. It's just been kind of difficult, but
I get that. I get that. I see the stresses and stuff that you deal with, and I mean, if you can get away from work, if we could help get you there, I would love to see it happen.
I would love to also.
Right. So Brian, how do you get to that
cash tag?
It's well, there's different things. I mean, I think that I got what do I have? ppggrandpa@gmail.com. That's PayPal. I got the cash tag, which is the Cash app, which is Paramotor TV. Of course, any donations, if it says, hey, this is a donation in the super chat, then if they say, hey, this is for your trip to a fly-in, then we'll keep that separate. So,
Todd Scandrett Resurgent says Moonshiners would probably be the closest. It's just shoot east on I-40.
Okay.
Where's Moonshiners again, Shane?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. I-40 straight over.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty short trip for you, probably.
For here to Memphis, it's 2 hours ish. So how far from?
That's nothing, man.
So how far from Memphis is it?
It doesn't matter. Even if it's all the way on the other side of Tennessee, it's a day drive.
That's true. It's shorter than Florida.
Yeah.
And so do we know where? So it's Moonshiners. I don't even think I heard of Moonshiners before.
It's their 5th annual.
Ah, holy smoke!
Oh, wow.
Jim,
thank you, sir.
Sent $50. Holy smokes!
What?
I have a feeling that is related to wanting to see you go to a fly-in.
Sure is.
Wow.
See, I knew that this would get started, and Sean, what you do. I mean, we only got 17 people in the chat right now, so most of our fans are not even listening to this. Hopefully, they'll hear it later in the podcast. But what you do for all these people, they appreciate it too, man. That's why you're getting so many donations in the chat compared to other shows that I've watched. We're getting a lot of small donations. Everybody appreciates what you do and what you bring to the community. And
thank you.
We're going to get you to a fly-in this year, buddy.
That sounds good. When is Moonshiners? I see that Resurgence PPG said take I-40 to 81 to Mountain City.
August 4th through the 8th.
August? Oh, I could probably do August.
Which, by the way, because I can't do EAA, Eric and Jade. I tried with my research for my job. I can't switch the dates for that class. I will not be employed if I miss that class. So
I can give you a job.
No, your job is cold as hell.
Get about it.
4th through the 8th is a Wednesday through Sunday.
So it's just
I'm marking that right now on my calendar. I will go.
Yeah, Todd says just take I-40 to exit 181 in Mountain City. So 181 miles into Tennessee, basically. So you're looking at 5 hours.
I can do that standing on my head.
It's like 14 for me.
You know what we'll have to do? You know what we'll have to do? We'll have to and this year, hopefully this summer, I will be able to open up our paramotor school, which is
181 miles.
I heard an echo.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
So the first week of August and second week of August, I'll probably have to cancel classes. But Moonshiners, fly in the 4th through the 8th. I will be there. I will.
Sean, I will not have my big camper there. I will have my paratrailer there in a tent. So if you want to bring an air mattress, you can stay in the tent. But I'm not bringing my big camper because it cost me about $600 in fuel there and back, $300 each way.
I understand. I don't mind tent camping. It's no big deal.
I think the weather at that time is supposed to be pretty nice too.
Yeah, so Nick Griffith in the chat says my pilot buddy has a house out near Moonshiners. So I don't know if that's an invitation for a place for you to stay or what, but it kind of sounds like.
There you go.
All right. Well,
Sean, what was that? The cash side of it, was it Paramotor Clear Prop TV cash?
It's a cash app that you can get, and that's how you can send money without fees. It's better than PayPal. It's, stuff like that. So Cash App, we have the Paramotor TV.
Wow, we'll fly. Another $50, man.
What? Are you serious?
Dude,
yes,
you totally deserve it, Sean. I mean, if anybody deserves it, you do.
Was that Will Fly PPG.com?
Yeah, the .com. Yeah, don't forget the .com.
Oh my God, I'm getting emotional now.
Sean, I don't even have it to give you money, but my contribution is going to be half your gas to get there and back. So basically, I'll cover your gas one way.
Thank you very much.
Whatever that is, wherever you go.
That's amazing. Thank you very, 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 very much. Holy smokes!
Thank you very much for your kind donation.
I'm just like blown away tonight. You guys, that's what we do. Family.
PropTV.com.
Yep.
Hey, this guy gave me an interview after I broke my leg on a hay bale, and I was still, most people had not heard my name at that time, and Tucker did a review that helped a lot. But coming on this show and the hospitality I've been shown ever since episode 21 when you interviewed me.
21? Has it been that long?
Yeah, I've been back on every episode since. So it's been a blessing for me, because to me it's just hanging out with friends on Monday night, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I said it. I said it earlier in the chat. Clear Prop TV is the best spinning wheel show on the planet.
It is.
Yeah.
We're still not sending you stuff, Walter.
Even if you don't, I appreciate talking and seeing all you guys and girls. Mainly
Walter
girls.
just wants Brian to split half the gas for him to come to a flying over here.
Hey, Walter, what size shirt do you wear? Is that a 2X?
2X.
All right.
2X. Hey, I was going to say to you, Sean.
Yes.
Sean.
Don't spit on the banana.
I said it again. I got the shows mixed up. Shane, are you trying to wear out that? Are you trying to wear out that T-shirt so Amy and Mark come back to give you another one?
This shirt is freaking comfortable. I mean, it's soft. I find myself rubbing myself, but it's a little uncomfortable for the rest of you guys during the show.
Only because Amy wore it, didn't she?
Mark gave my wife one, and I was like, "You'll wear that only to bed, just so you know." So I can just rub it, you know what I mean, like on her shoulder and her back. You know, it's a super soft shirt. I absolutely love it.
I agree. I have one also.
Yeah, dude, I'm not blowing smoke. I'm saying if you get an opportunity to get one of these shirts, they are worth the money.
And when Jade wears hers, I rub the shirt too.
Well,
her shoulders.
Jade, if you could wear the same shirt, just let me know. I want to. I'm just. Look at Jade. Look at. I've never seen her so red. Are you cold? Is the wind blowing? Why is your face so red?
It's the wine she's drinking.
My homemade wine.
Eric just reaches over and go, "Keep drinking, baby. Keep drinking." Yep.
Hey Shane.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to the that Happy Thoughts fly-in? What is
and
it,
Swanee? Yes, Swanee Live Oak. Yes, I talked to Mark Elroy today and explained to him that I'm getting ready to register, and then about 5 minutes later, he sent me a message with a picture showing that he registered me and himself to go. So I'm definitely going apparently because he's already paid for my registration.
Right on. Well, then I'll see you down there.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. Now that's the one with the island, right? Because they've got two different.
No. Live Oak, Florida is almost on the border of Georgia and Florida.
Okay.
Pear Rave Island is in Geneva, Florida, which is Central Florida, and you won't find me at that one ever.
Okay, is that the one that's kind of swampy?
It's a whole lot of swampy. It's a whole lot of. I don't want to speak negative. Let's just say that I personally would never go to that one particular.
Well, they take a percentage.
So Swanee, I've been there twice. Both times the winds have been ridiculous, but there are opportunities to fly. There are opportunities to hang out with some amazing people and have fun. Right. So really, I'm willing to do pull in my camper, my big camper. It's an entire 32 gallons of fuel to get there and back. I'm sorry, to get there one way and then another 32 gallons back the other way. So I'm bringing my paired trailer,
again,
which I will be able to go there and back on one tank. So it's not a big deal. The Pear Rave Island is only like 45 minutes from my house, which is 15 minutes longer than it is to go to the compound. So I'm willing to go past that all the way up. I think it's 2.5 hours Let me see what it is. Hold on.
And this is the one that's in Live Oak.
Yes, Swanee with Happy Thoughts.
Okay.
Let me see where Live Oak is from me.
Hey, Shane, while you're looking that up, Sean, one more time, where is a good place for people to go donate for particularly besides the chat? You said there was one other place, I thought.
Besides the chat, I think my PayPal is ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me double check.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
I just got people asking me, and I just want to make sure if they give them the chat now that you'll know that it's for that reason. I know a couple people, Will and Jim.
If it's in the chat, then we'll just. I mean, anything that you guys put in the chat anywhere, if it's like next week or whatever, and it's in the super chat. All they got to do is say this is for your moonshiners.
Flying.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
And we'll keep that separate.
So Live Oak is 4.5 hours from my house, and Parade is 45 minutes. And I'm willing to drive 3 hours and 15 minutes further north to go to Swanee. Me personally, that's not my cup of tea, the Parade thing. I would rather go to Swanee and not fly and just hang out with a bunch of guys if the weather's crap. I mean, but Brian, you've been to Swanee, you've flown there.
Yeah, I have, and I'll just point out that the Mr. Fly Flamingo has got her hand raised.
I just saw that. Yep.
Go ahead,
Sean.
Yes.
Do you have Venmo?
I don't think so. What is it? What does it look like?
Kind of like PayPal, but
Well, so does PayPal take a percentage? Because I know that the chat takes a percentage.
Yeah, PayPal takes a percentage.
Really? The chat takes a percentage? I didn't know that.
Oh, they take like 40%.
They take 30.
What?
Yeah, they take
What?
Well, PayPal, if you send friend to friend, doesn't that? I thought that was free.
That's free. Cash App is free. And what's the other one you just said?
Venmo. That's hooked up. You can have that hooked right to your like checking account or your bank account.
I have all mine hooked up to Jade's account.
Jade has all your money hooked up to her account.
Oh,
Exactly.
Looks like I do have it. Venmo, pay.
I'll just mail you a bar of gold. Is that cool?
The postmaster will take half.
Yeah.
40%. Wow.
30%.
Not
Okay.
delivered.
Still, that's a wow. I wish I probably should have done PayPal.
Yeah, they're making some money off of us, man, for sure. I didn't know that.
A day or two for it to hook up with your
Oh,
account,
screw that.
which I could do. Here, I have it. See, like I bought from John Adams the sign. I bought one for Eric for Valentine's week or whatever that he had a sale,
Nice.
and he does his sales right over Venmo, so I did it that way. My son said PayPal even takes a percent, so that's why I did it through Venmo.
PayPal will charge somebody something.
Yeah, PayPal's pretty good. They charge your credit card fee or like an Interact bank fee, but
that's like 3.5%.
Yeah, for the credit card.
Right. Well, I tell you what, last night was expensive watching the Mark and Amy, because I ordered 3 of those fuel sensor machine things that he had for our paramotors. Hopefully they work well.
Yeah, I'm interested. I was curious about those too. So
What was that? The wireless or fuel sensors that they were talking about on the show?
Yeah, the fuel sensors.
Yeah.
Because for Jade and I, because we have them for the trikes, or we're getting them for the trikes, because for us to look at our fuel, we got to reach around bars, and it's kind of a pain in the butt.
What did you do?
Yeah, apparently I do have that Venmo. Apparently I have 192 friends.
You can't
but
see it. There's a button in the way.
didn't even
Hey, Sean, I think this is worth a conversation, man. This whole 30% thing coming up.
Yeah.
Is there a way for people to contribute? I mean, they like to contribute to the chat because it's recognized, in real time. Basically, they get their name up there, and we you want to thank them for it in real time. But if they are charging 30%, is there a way for our viewers to contribute to us, and not get that much going to whoever it is in India, probably?
We can always put something like our Cash App and our Venmo and PayPal in the chat. Anybody can do any of that because we don't get.
Good job, Sean.
Somebody's calling in a donation right now.
Hey, this is Alice, and we wanted to extend your car's warranty. It's expired.
I tried to extend my car warranty, but they just keep on taking money out of my bank account. Yeah, it looks like it's at Sean Symons. There's supposed to be like a scan touch-free payments to friends. I didn't even know about all this stuff.
No, I just think that if they really are taking 30%, that there's probably a better way to do it that gets that money in your pocket and back to the show versus somebody else getting that big of a cut.
There would have to be monitoring it, I guess. Like if you had a PayPal account, if somebody was monitoring it as it was during the show, then you would know. And
turn
you'd
up
be
this
able
thing
to
so you can do the code.
Oh,
There. No.
Gotcha.
So
I mean, because
oh.
I mean, Mark McGilroy basically sums up the point that I'm trying to make is, he was about to hit.
Is that what you mean?
He was about to hit send on something, and he realized 30% is crazy. I mean,
yeah, that is ridiculous. It's an exorbitant fee.
Oh, give me your camera.
Fortunately,
Sean, can you do that again?
Hang on, I just logged out.
No, you don't have to log in or out.
Well, this is going through Tomahawk Tea, so hang on.
Uh-oh, domestic about to happen.
Oh,
Right here live. It's better than cops.
Watch Eric get beat up.
Exactly. Just go to your camera.
I'm trying.
Oh.
All right, is this it right here? The Sean Symons Venmo? Is that what you're talking about?
Venmo.
So
Are you
Dragon Camper in the chat says if you Streamlab and link your YouTube page to it, they won't charge you. Just link your PayPal to it, and they don't charge. That's how I have it on my Twitch.
On his what?
On his Twitch, it's a different social thing.
God, I can't keep up with this stuff anymore.
How can I put my face on here? I don't see a edit.
I see your phone. Sean, is it possible to go and put that up one more time? Where's your camera?
so are y'all scanning barcodes by one of you holding it up to the screen and the other one scanning the screen?
Yeah, that's
really
what we're trying to do.
I didn't know that would work.
It worked on my phone, and I'm trying to do it on Jade's now.
I've heard of people that got locked out of their car that called their buddy back home that had the keyless entry fob, and they were able to hit the unlock button over the phone, and it transmitted somehow and unlocked the car. I don't know if it's possible. It sounds crazy.
Got it.
So that worked? Now, how do I
Yes.
put my, how do I put my face on there? Like, put on
Are
a.
you trying to get a virus?
You got to hold the phone really close to put your face on it.
What virus? What? I don't want a virus.
I think you would get more money if you didn't put your face on it.
I'll leave it off.
You never put Brian's face on there. He's like the hometown boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out what Todd from Resurgence said. Mark was pointing us to his comment. I read it earlier, but we didn't say it. So, Resurgence PPG says everyone charges a fee. Donor box is only 2.9% plus 30 cents. Slightly better than PayPal.
But Cash App does Cash App charge?
I don't know anything about Cash App. Todd was mentioning donor box, and I'm guessing Todd probably is on top of this because he gets a lot of donations, and he doesn't want to have to pay 30% of his donations, obviously. I think this is probably one of the biggest things that come out of this whole video, man, is us figuring out how to that 30% down.
Okay, hold on.
This is the Cash App that we have for Paramotor TV, which is what I was gonna.
So each
Yeah,
app that you
there it goes. Yeah,
each app that you hold up there, Eric, just donate 50 and we'll see how much they take out of it each time.
Just keep
Do 10.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So I guess what we could do,
I'm not just a pretty face.
And not only that, but invite friends and get $15. So if I just invite you and you sign up, I get $15 and you don't have to pay anything. So
Okay, I'll do that. We'll see what happens.
so let
Sean,
me find
Sean,
the code.
sign me up. I'll approve it. You just pay me $750.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, I don't see why that's not fair. Is that
Yeah,
fair?
sign me up too.
I'm in the hole for Mark Elroy for like $100. So, I'll just add it to his tab. It's no big deal.
Was he keep printing you some big old logos going on the side of your paracamper?
Man, we make a deal. He makes a phone call. Next thing you know, he's like, "Oh, I bought this for you." I'm like, "Why?" Oh, don't worry about it. No. That's not what we agreed upon. And then he tries this behind the corner around the end thing. Well, we never agreed on that. Come on, dude. I pay my way, bro. I do. Mark is a great guy, though.
I'm not allowed to sign up to Cash App.
Oh, why is that?
I might not.
He's
be.
Canadian.
Hold on, let me get into this. Because you're Canadian, that's racist.
You said it.
Can you do it, Walter?
There, I just
Don't know.
put the.
I'm going to go to.
Just put the code in the
Paramotor.
chat.
Hmm.
So
All right, let me see.
you get $5 and I get 15. So that's a good way. You get money, I get. Hey, there you go. We're going to do another live stream tomorrow, and we're going to talk about this.
No, you're not.
I mean, Todd Scandrich is saying we use HonorBox and PayPal because they are at or below 3%. The best way is to get a handwritten check from somebody, obviously, which is what I'll do.
How hard is it to send a check?
Yeah.
Oh, I do have. I do have my the Paramotor thing down below, right? I mean, if you go to ClearProp TV,
I nearly lost my foot.
In the words of Jeff Foxworthy, you'll take a check. We'll go ahead and pay the whole thing off right now. Oh man!
Yeah, in the description down below, it says Sean Symons Paramotor TV, and it gives our our address. So if you want to send a check, that's 100%. I mean, we got old people that use checkbooks. I still use a checkbook. I'm old school.
Grandpa.
Guys, girls, I've got to go.
Okay, Walter.
All right,
Yeah.
Walter, he's got a bail.
I've got visitors, so I've got a bail. Brian, is that okay to take your?
Yes, absolutely, brother.
Cool. Great show again, as always.
Thank you,
Sean.
Walter. We're still
Love
putting
you.
together. We're still putting together a big box for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to get one of those strobes sent to you. Right? I want to put that in the package. And I'm going to ask you nicely if I can have a John from JK Carves has got one of those carvings for me.
Those big heavy carvings?
Oh, I thought they were only plywood, isn't it?
No, that's real wood.
Is it?
Yeah. Real solid.
Oh, I might get him to send it.
Yeah, now we're getting into.
No, I'll get him to send that. That's okay. But just the strobe is going to come to you. Is that all right?
We'll do whatever we can for you. Absolutely.
Okay, babe.
Yeah.
No worries, mate. Thank you, guys, girls. Catch
Walter.
you next week.
Walter, wait, don't leave yet. Wait, paraglidingtalk.com.
Of course, I'm always there. You know that.
Thursday night.
Oh.
All right. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers,
Catch you
guys.
next time.
Bye.
And that's another thing, guys. I am not at all these different paramotor podcasts that are live. Like last night, I wasn't able to because I was working. I had to wait until 4:00 in the morning when I got up, and then I watched UPN's podcast. It sucks that I'm not able to watch things live because of all the working and stuff that I do. So, you guys are awesome. I try my best to watch everything and listen to everything. It's really hard to do, but I try my best.
Yeah, you said do it.
Yeah, I know. Somebody texted me at 4:00 in the morning. I was like, "What in the world?"
Did I text you at 4:00 in the morning?
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't hear it though because I was sleeping.
I mean, you text me, I reply to you as soon as I wake up.
No. So what had happened was I happened to get up at my normal time. And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, Sean texted me at 4. I think it was 4:35 or something." I was like, "Good Lord. Good thing I'm a heavy sleeper."
You don't keep your phone like on silent when you go to bed?
No, because I have a daughter and I never know if she needs me. If that phone rings, I wake right up. But if it dings or whatever, I sleep right to bed.
I'll call you next time at 4:00. Hey, Shay, what's up?
Well, that conversation will not be PPG friendly.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Now my
Is it time already?
Good.
My wife
All
just
right, Linda.
My wife just said it's after 10. It's time to go to bed.
I know.
Yes, it's after 11 for Linda now. She's on the East Coast. She's
I
usually
know.
2 hours behind.
I know. What is
it's
it?
11:14 here.
I know. I'm loving all this though. I'm just like totally.
Well, hey,
It's so
I guess I
hot.
got a bail.
Hey, it's time to bail.
Hello. I love it.
Paralife.
I see that, man. I like the shirt.
From
That's
our,
a cool logo.
from our Mark McElroy. By the way, I'm actually able to fit in it. But
I was going to ask John, man, what's your weight doing?
Uh-oh.
I can't see him when he turns sideways like that.
You got too skinny.
But I don't know what the weight is because I don't want to. I don't know. I've been trying to eat a little bit more and been trying to do some working out. And I'm afraid if I do the working out and I gain some weight, I'll be discouraged and I won't want to work out again. So
Well, you're looking good, bro. How you feel?
I feel pretty darn amazing. So
Yeah, that's where it's at.
I'm losing my waddle.
I know, Sean. Sean, your face is looking a little thinner though.
I'm shooting for under 200 pounds, so old grandpa's gonna be wasting away to nothing here in no time. I mean, I wasn't able to wear this shirt. It just wasn't fittable, and now it's like draping off me a little bit. So I'm working on it, and you guys are helping me. I don't know what to say. When you
Gonna make those launches easier, man.
It will.
I tell you, when we all hang out at the Moonshiners, you won't recognize me. You'll be like, who's that skinny old grandpa?
Well, until Skinny Chef Shane cooks all his junk up, then we'll be fat when we leave there.
Are we talking about Skinny Chef Shane's junk? What did we just say? What are we talking about?
I think we're talking about ppgshane.com and his junk.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Actually, tomorrow night at 8:00, we actually have during my show tomorrow night, we have Jade. She's making a orange chicken rice. What is it?
No, it's
Instapot.
Instapot. What did you make?
Nobody knows.
I guess it's a surprise.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I like surprises.
But it was really good.
That's all I know is like really good. There you go.
So what time is this show coming on? 8, you said? Eastern?
It's at 8:00. It's not at 9:00. It's at 8:00. What time is it? Good Lord.
Yeah, what time is it right now?
It's 11:17.
All right,
10:17.
17 here. What time do you want? What time do you want to go live?
I gotta hold on. It's I gotta watch this nightmare of a show that I did.
8 p.m. Isn't it, Shane?
What's that?
8 p.m. Eastern. Isn't that what it?
Yes. 8 p.m. Eastern.
Shane, send me the link tomorrow.
ppgshane.com.
Shane.
8:00 tomorrow night. You can see the whole show. You'll see Eric and his beautiful wife Jade, Flying Flamingo, and myself. And
thank you, Tyler.
So I got a
what?
I have a question. So can I do a test run on it tonight? Because I tried doing it with a test run tonight with Eric on Zoom, and I was not able to hear the audio.
PK
So
in the chat said he's trying to lose 50 pounds in 100 days. I hear you, bro.
Sean?
Yes.
Jade asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. What?
So
she wants to do a test run on the Zoom.
Test run on Zoom? What do you want to do a test run? What
Stop, Eric. Oh my God.
What's the video she wants to run tomorrow night on my show?
Oh, she wants to try to put it on here right now?
Because she couldn't get the audio to pull up.
Yeah, so otherwise, do you have any words of wisdom on how to do the audio portion?
Yes,
Because I was not.
Go ahead and spool up the video that you want to show in the background.
You have to check the checkbox for the audio, though, right?
But I didn't see that.
So
I got the share. I'm on an iPad, so I got the share content green button or arrow, and then it does a drop down of screen photos, and I've got it in iCloud Drive.
well, you might need to have a computer, so you might want to put it on the computer to do it. There's a lot of things that iPads won't do.
Hey, Mark H said, Sean Simon, you should see $50 in your PayPal account. Let me know. All right, let's get your butt to a fly-in.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely go to a fly-in.
And Mark McElroy says, I will get up with you and help you out for the fly-in. So
thank you, Mark. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's gonna happen, brother. We're gonna make it happen, man.
He's going to be going to all the fly-ins.
We'll get you there. Now, if you need a new prop when you get there, that may be on you. But
Yeah. Or
three
after your first couple launches.
I got 3 props and 1 new prop that I haven't even used yet.
There you go. I got one I need to send off. I probably need to get y'all's help with that. I got a prop that I need repaired.
I got 103 hours on my original prop and it's still going good. So fingers crossed.
Oh, I got the PayPal me link. I just saw it here when I logged in. It's PayPal me /Sean Fitness. Let me go ahead and type that in the chat real quick. I didn't know that there was a link. You'd think that I would know things by now, but I don't know things.
Well, when you have 4,000 different ways of getting paid and 1,700 .coms, it's easy to get confused.
I'm old. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget he's working 3 jobs. The other jobs. Other jobs. I can't imagine.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Do you know what a 90-year-old woman's crotch smells like?
Come on, man. I'm not sure I want to know, dude.
It depends.
I take it you're not recording this.
I am, and it's live, so thank you.
Good job, Shane.
That's borderline wrong, man. That's borderline wrong.
Borderline, but not over the line.
I wouldn't have went with 90, man. I went with 60 or something a little more respectable.
Well, either which way, when you go down, you'll just be brief.
Oh, all right. It's time for me to bail for sure, man.
On that note,
I'm out of here.
Wait, we got more people to chat. Show's picking up. Keep it up, Shane.
Oh man,
I gotta go.
Stick around.
Hey guys, I am gonna bail, man.
All right.
I appreciate all y'all contributing to the show and hanging out.
Yep.
It's awesome. So we'll see you. We'll see you next week. Shane, I'll see you tomorrow, man, on some cooking show.
See you, Brian. See you, Brian.
Yeah, see you later.
Thank you,
Whoa.
guys.
Jen, you're out.
You bet.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I look forward to being on the cover.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, see you later, Jim. Thank you.
Yeah, I got the heat pump guy coming early in the morning, so I'm going to bail too.
All right.
Great show. Really enjoyed it.
I love it, and thank you guys for everything. I'm going to figure out how to do these different payment options. And
So why, Sean? Why is your PayPal PayPal.me/Sean, which is spelled CHAWN fitness?
That's back in the day. People don't know Sean. They call scene. To make things where it's easy to remember is regular Sean spelling, SHAWN. And I was into fitness. I was doing the American Ninja Warrior and parkour and different things like that. And my friend and I, we even owned a gym back in the day, So I was Sean Fitness. Now that I'm grandpa, I feel like I'm more Sean Fatness, so I don't really want to. So that was the olden days me back in the day when I was an actual fitness guy. I had some big arms back in the day. And I want to get back there again. I just had some bad heart issues, but that's taken care of again. Sean Symons was sent to PayPal at ppggrandpa.com. I'm looking to make sure that I have a ppggrandpa.com. Do I have? I should. How do I check? I don't know. I'll have to look. Is everyone still there? Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
We probably need to kill the live stream. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much. We love y'all. See you next week. Sorry that this was not
Thank you.
whatever, but thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.